Yeah, it's in a pretty good spot. I mean, I'll move slightly, but otherwise, yes. Yes. Like my favorite musician, Yeezy. The answer is yes. I think we're live. I think. We will see.
It says we're live.
Yeah, but it doesn't show the game yet. Let's see.
Oh, there we go.
All right, I think we're live. How's everybody doing? Let us know how the sound is. All right. Might as well just start her up. Did you want to do heroes first?
Sure.
I think I'm almost maxed now with Grievous, by the way.
Nice.
Hello, everyone. I don't know how many people will actually be here today because the live stream notification didn't send out for a lot of people. So if it did for you and you can let me know that it did, that would at least ease my pain, my emotional burden I'm going through right now.
He's over here sweating, so please let him
man,
know.
Did anyone know this live stream's happening? Holy cow. Yeah, guys, let us know if it worked and how the sound is of us compared to the game. I keep trying to mess with it every time we record, and then I have to change it for videos. Hello there!
General Kenobi.
General Kenobi.
Oh, man.
Someone already took Anakin. Oh, dude, your boy's open. Your boy's open.
Oh, nice.
Get in there. Hey, Adam, what's up? How is Star Wars Batman related? Not everything I do is Batman related. I think people have a misconception I'm just a Batman channel. Like, I can only like one thing.
Wait a minute. You like something else besides Batman?
No.
Oh, okay. That's
no,
what I
can you
thought.
shut this off, please?
That's what I thought.
Turn it off. Kill it. Peyton got the notification. Awesome. Well, at least it worked for somebody. Notification sent in mobile. Sound is good. The game sounds a little low. Okay, well, let's increase that a tiny bit. I'm off to the right now. Okay, I bumped that up. Let me know how that is. Glad to hear some people got the notification. The Senate says we're playing as Anakin Sandkiller. Oh, gosh. Have you played this week?
No, I haven't played this in probably 2 weeks.
Really? Since the last time we played?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, I know. I took a little break from it, too. I haven't been playing that much.
I've been playing Medieval.
Ooh, Medieval. Do it. Well, I'm glad to know the notification worked for some guys. Hopefully it's fun to hang out and chill here in the stream. You can kind of talk about whatever you want. If you have any questions for me, I'm on the chat right now. Nate's here with me.
Oh, what? Oh, okay, that didn't make sense.
Does Slickmoff talk about Star Wars too? I don't know if I've seen him talk to... I've seen him talk about it on Twitter. I try not to get involved because Slickmoff and I really like Kobe. We have slightly different views on the sequel trilogy. So I leave the subject alone generally. But other than that... Slickmoff, his name's Kobe. Okay. He's a friend of mine. He makes YouTube videos as well.
I thought you were talking about Kobe Bryant. I was like, what does he have to do with Star Wars?
No, we're not talking about Kobe Bryant. Although that whole thing is very sad.
It is.
I don't think I have anything to add to that somebody didn't already say better than me. Hello, do it. You've been binging the Arkham City playthrough, Dr. Grid? Hey, I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it. Hopefully that's actually not super cringeworthy. That was my first time playing through Arkham City in like 2 or 3 years, so I'd forgotten a lot of it. Since then, I've played through it multiple times, but that playthrough was like kind of yikes. Hey, the Senate wanted me to remind you that Battlefront's lame and The Last of Us multiplayer is really what we should be playing today.
Does The Last of Us have multiplayer?
Yeah, it does.
What do you do in it?
Is
it online?
Multiplayer is always online, isn't it?
Well, no, you can have split screen.
I guess you could just do split. Who's gonna do just split screen multiplayer in like this day and age?
I don't know.
We don't live in the Stone Age or
it's an awful
Sand
game, so
Age. It's not an awful game. What are you saying? It's a good game. I mean, it's a little overhyped, but it's a good game.
I just figured I'd spread some controversy.
Lord Giant Oranges said you're really good at Battlefront, and I don't know if he's being ironic or not. Have you died yet?
I have not died.
Oh, well.
But actually, no, I have died. I died from Kylo Ren.
Oh, man.
But he cheap shotted me, so that's why.
Hey, if you die one time, you're bad at a game. And, if you're bad at a fake video game, that actually identifies your value as a human being.
You're right.
I've found. So, if this Palpatine manages to kill you, I think you ought to just go home and, just, like, divorce your wife.
My life.
No, divorce your wife. I think you should go into exile.
Oh!
Self-imposed exile. Oh, and he emoted. That's a douche move.
Although it didn't work.
Alex Carpenter, any videos on The Last of Us 2 when it comes out? Yeah, for sure. I was really surprised playing through The Last of Us again. I liked it the first time. I didn't love it. The second time I played through it, I enjoyed it a lot more. I think that the culture of hype around it really hurt the game for me.
Yeah.
Did you have that at all? Like, everybody just, like, would not shut up about The Last of Us, so you get to it with these, like...
I did. I got it with these high expectations, and it was like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I really think that hurts stuff. Like, I guess you could say I do the same thing, though, so I don't know. It's like when you just hear everybody talk about one thing, you start to think something about it that it's not, I guess, or it can't be. I don't know.
Well, yeah, you start to think it's, like, better, and then you get to it with, like, these super high expectations, and it's like... And then I guess it kind of ruins it a little bit.
Yeah, I agree. Hey, Gold Phantom, I play on every console, but today we're on PlayStation 4. I have Xbox One X, PS4 Pro, and PC.
And the Wii U.
I do not have the Wii U.
Oh, well, you said every console, so
I borrowed it from
picked
you.
the best one.
The best? I don't think that's a real console. Isn't that just the expansion for the Wii?
Yeah.
Remember when everyone thought that?
Well, yeah, because they advertised it poorly.
They advertised it really badly. It's not that bad of a console, though.
No?
Like, it has bad performance.
I'll actually give my only complaint with the console is they charge like $150 to fix the gamepad.
And it always breaks.
And they're the only ones that can fix it.
That is stupid, I agree.
It's dumb, because I can't even play it now because our gamepad's broken, and I don't want to spend that much money on that console.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of that either. Well, Nintendo's always been that way. I don't know if you remember, but the PS2 was that way, though, as well with Sony. Where it was like, it would kind of short out eventually, the DVD drive in it. And you would have to, you would have to actually, send it in to fix it. Some people's never did, but, mine did at least once. It might have twice. And then the Slim model fixed that, but it borderline breaks your discs putting them in there because you have to snap it in.
Yeah.
And they're made of plastic in the middle for that gen.
Right.
So it's kind of I don't know, not the best. Daniel Davis asked, do you guys prefer reinforcements or heroes in Galactic Assault and... why am I forgetting the name of this? CS, Capital
Supremacy.
I prefer heroes, but it depends. I will say the Republic Commando is amazing.
Yeah, and I also like the ARC Trooper.
Yeah, the ARC Trooper is really good.
But if I were to pick a reinforcement or a hero, I'll pick a hero.
Matanui, we're literally just talking about anything. We're just hanging out today. There's no agenda, no secret agenda here or hidden conversation topic. I guess, whatever. If you guys have anything to ask, for sure. Otherwise, we're just chilling. Just chilling like a villain.
Just chilling like a... I have nothing.
I want 5 of them, says he's going to steal our bitch, but little does he know I don't have one. 4D chess. Can't steal my girl if I'm a voluntary celibate.
Outstanding move.
You can't cuck me if I remain a virgin.
Outstanding move.
I got you.
I love that meme.
I got you. You've been destroyed. That's a pro gamer move. Wife cheated on. Game loaded up. Pro gamer move. Been waiting months for The Last of Us, Alex. Yeah, I think I'm actually excited for the second one. I hope it expands a lot on what the first one did. I thought the first one was really good, but it would have been improved by having the environments be a little more open. I don't know. There's a lot of really linear stuff to that game. It's not bad, that aspect of it. Every time I went into a combat encounter, I always felt like it could have been better, even though it was still really good, I guess. The Last Witcher, thoughts on the next Star Wars Battlefront 2 update with BB-8? I'm really disappointed. Who wants to play as BB-8?
No one?
No, I don't think so. Like, why didn't we get like Rex or Ahsoka or Ventress or?
I don't know. BB-8's obviously better than Captain Rex.
You're right. Well, I think that speaks to the sequel trilogy though. There's not that many interesting characters in them.
Well, the thing is, even Poe would have been better than BB-8, I think.
Yeah, you would have been, but I wouldn't care, but I would care more.
Yeah.
I don't know, like the sequel trilogy's characters that matter are really Kylo and Rey, and so it's like once you have them in here, you're good.
Right.
You don't really need more. Like the prequels have like a billion characters. Doesn't make any sense.
Well, and I guess my problem with BB-8 is it's really lazy. Because you could have put so many other cool characters in the Star Wars universe into that game. But yet they're like, oh, everyone likes BB-8. We'll put him in there, and it's like, yeah, we like BB-8, but not as a playable hero in a video game.
You're getting destroyed now.
I mean, I'm going 13-5.
Yeah, you're getting destroyed, dude. If you're not going 15-0,
I'm leading the whole game.
no, it doesn't matter, dude. If you're not going 15-0, you suck.
You're
like
right.
I'm telling you right now, like it's over. The stream is crucifying you. You're going to the ranch. Send him to the ranch. Ooh, you missed. That's not a pro gamer move. Hey, I saw someone say, ask me what my favorite comics are. The chat's going a little fast, so I don't know who it was. Sorry. Favorite comics. I don't know if I could like do that, like just a straight up breakdown. I feel like it would be like a really cliche list. I mean, like The Killing Joke's fantastic still. Watchmen's amazing. Those are both Alan Moore. Before he went nuts, I think, and turned into like some kind of weird sex wizard who like literally just writes books about sex and talks about it and says that like magic or writing is magic and has like magical powers and stuff. He became a weirdo, dude. Like I'm
Sounds
telling
like a pedophile.
you, he's really weird. Well, no, that's the thing. That's the thing is like I don't know what his thoughts are on that, any of that, but he did write a book about. It was like about pedophilia. It was like the exploration of like of that with. I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up, and I'm not trying to twist it with like fairy tale characters. So like Alice and like all these other not Disney princesses, but like those old. I don't know what you call them. Like the characters the Disney princesses are based off of.
Oh,
the fairy tale women. Yeah. I'd have to look up what that book is called, so I'm not just like BSing here. Here, buy me some time. Talk about something interesting for a minute while I look up this creepy Alan Moore book.
Well, this book sounds like this guy belongs in prison. To be
I don't think Alan Moore. Oh, it's called Lost Girls. I don't think Alan Moore's a bad person. He's just become like really cynical and weird, and like I don't get what he writes about, like why he writes about it. It's just odd.
So wait, what did this guy write? What comic series?
Well, so he wrote the original Watchmen,
okay,
and he wrote Batman: The Killing Joke, the actual good one, not the garbage movie.
Okay.
Do you want me to play? Actually, you play. I want to jump in on villains.
Okay.
Yeah, he used to be really cool, and his writing style really fell off, and he's been kind of weird. Wow, I can't read. Ozzy, thoughts on the Batman Who Laughs? He's amazing. You should read the standalone Batman Who Laughs graphic novel. It's fantastic. It definitely gains traction if you read Dark Knight's Metal Rising and then Dark Knight's Metal, like those two graphic novels, and then read it. It helps, but it's good either way. It's really good. You don't read enough comics, Nate.
I don't really read comics.
I'm trying to get Nate more into comics. I bought him the first volume of Darth Vader, Dark Lord of the Sith. So we'll see when he ever gets to that.
And I actually still have to read my graphic novel of Avatar: The Last Airbender.
Mm-hmm.
I bought that and I haven't read it yet.
And I gave him a copy of The Dark Knight Returns, which I don't think he's read yet.
No, I haven't.
I'm really trying here. You can't get someone, it's like a gateway drug, but you can't get them in if they don't take the first one, you know?
Yeah.
Mustafa, hi, how you doing? Redneck Airsoft, Rex is practically in the game since the ARC Trooper has a Rex skin. Yeah, Cobalt Hero is close to Rex, but like I think you could have done something a lot more unique and actually made him a real character.
Well, it's also, I feel like it's also kind of lazy where they take the time to put in the ARC Trooper, which is really cool, but it's like, why not just make him Captain Rex?
Well, yeah, and by that token, the Phasma's in here, And Phasma's just a glorified stormtrooper.
Yeah.
And so is Aiden. Like, Aiden's just a Special Forces stormtrooper. I know they're called... Inferno Squad's not stormtroopers, but they essentially are, you know, Special Forces versions of the Imperial Army.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, okay, well, you can put these in, and that's not considered lazy, but, like, Rex, you don't want to? I don't know.
Yeah, it's just...
And no matter what you think, Rex and Ahsoka are, like, some of the favorite characters in Star Wars by a lot of people. Like, a lot of people.
And a lot of people have been asking for them, too.
Yeah, since launch. Oh, wow, we got a actual, a $1 super chat from Miss Alice. Hey, thank you so much. We really appreciate that. That's super nice. No message with it, so we'll just shout you out and say, Miss Alice, what a godly individual. What a great person. We appreciate you. Here on the Degenerate J channel live stream, the cringe fest going on here today.
Alice is in the Wonderland.
I cannot believe you guys like listening to me talk. Like, half the time, like, what comes out of my mouth, I'm like, what a fucking idiot. Like, about myself. Hey, I get to drop one F-bomb on stream and stay PG-13. That's Disney rules, dude. You know the MPAA allows that? You get one F-bomb?
Yeah.
So, that was my one.
Well, thank goodness we don't have Samuel L. Jackson on our stream. Otherwise, it would be like 30.
I would be starting to say it. I'd be like, and he'd be like choking me to say it. No, it's
fine.
Let me say it.
Yeah, I got him.
The Senate and Dayman are my special forces. Yeah, you guys are when we play The Last of Us. All right. Just finished my Mountain Dew Gamer Fuel. I'm all gamered up, ready to go. Sitting in my gaming chair.
Or like gaming hair.
Ooh, got him. Woo! Oh, hey, Redneck Airsoft said this is the first stream they've seen for ours, and they're not disappointed. Thank you. That means a lot.
Wow.
Honestly, you would have been disappointed last week. The stream we have with the most views is ironically the one where we did the worst. Actually, 2 weeks ago, we played
Arkham Origins.
Arkham Origins Online in 2020 with people who haven't stopped playing it for a long time. They're really cool. Check out the Arkham Knights. I actually shout out their Discord on that stream. They're keeping Arkham Origins alive, the multiplayer. It's really fun. I just suck.
I don't.
Jack, sorry I was ignoring you. I'm glad to see you're here. Did someone draw a penis on the wall? Can you please look? Use the dick, Luke.
I'm taking a picture of that.
Everyone's just like admiring it. Well, I'm glad to know other people have like the humor of a 12-year-old. We were talking earlier, and I was talking to my mom, and she said when Nate and I hang out, we act like we're still in high school, and we're in our 20s. I'm 25. You're 24 today.
I'm actually 24 today. Yeah.
Today. Hey, tell everyone what I did for you for your birthday. Make me
nothing.
look good. Make me look
nothing. Good. You did nothing for me on my own birthday.
You son of a. Well, Nate's dead now. We're gonna start the stream with just me.
I'm back from the dead.
No, it's like Palpatine. Kill me. Do it. Palpatine one movie later. Kill me. Do it again. Palpatine 5 movies later. Kill me again.
He just has like a being killed fetish. Like that's what it comes down to.
Caligula said, "What an epic gamer move." Now that's what I call a pro gamer move. That's what I say when I clothesline some old lady who's trying to cross the street. She's like trying to rush across the street because like it's turning red. I clothesline her onto the ground. That's an epic gamer move. I crack open a monster.
Punch some concrete.
Then I go find someone online to harass. That's like a gamer thing, right?
Punch some concrete.
There's a lot of bad gamer stereotypes, aren't there? You know, they do say gamers are the most oppressed people group.
They are.
I've heard that.
They are.
I've heard that. You know, Joaquin Phoenix had to be a gamer for a few years in order to actually prepare for the Joker role.
I did hear that, yeah.
So there's a lot to that.
But wait, look what she's doing.
What is this game?
Wait, why didn't that go away yet?
This is the dark side, dude. You have to eliminate the dark side. The kids play this game. No,
Kappa!
No fun for you. No, they were trying to spell hope.
Oh, okay,
See?
okay.
Because rebellions are built on hope.
Yeah.
And so are rebellions.
Wait, what?
Was that F-U?
this person playing as Phasma.
Wait, it's Phasma? I thought it was Aiden doing
No, this is Phasma doing this.
What an idiot. I don't know why it's everywhere. Hey, Caligula is happy we said his name. I honestly, like, whenever you guys freak out about that, I'm really surprised. I feel like we're just chilling, you know? I'm glad it means something to you, but...
No, we're the cog in these people's lives.
No, I don't think so. I don't think we're the cog in our own lives, let alone anyone else's. But hey, we appreciate you quite a bit. Appreciate hanging out. Miss Alice, not sure if you've done this, but maybe a best, worst graphics in the Arkham games. Yeah, that'd be fun. I think that, surprisingly, I would probably have to do it on Steam, like on PC. Because, like, the up-resing really makes a difference. Like, Arkham Origins looks really dang good still on PC. It's nuts. It looks better than Arkham City on PC, I think.
Yeah.
It's really underrated in terms of its looks, but it looks bad on Xbox, because it's, like... It's barely pushing 720p.
Yeah.
And it's like all pixely and I don't know.
Going back on it, a lot of things look bad on the Xbox. But it's not really their fault.
Charlotte says, hope is built on hose. And I agree. That would be a new quote for Jin Urso. Can't spell hope without ho. Hey Jay and Nate, what's our favorite Batman movie? That's also from Caligula. Like a live action would probably be The Dark Knight, even though I still have problems with it. It's still my favorite. And like animated would be like probably a tie between Mask of the Phantasm and The Dark Knight Returns for me.
Animated for me is probably Under the Red Hood.
Oh, it's so good. You know, actually, there's like I wish they would animate the other Frank Miller stuff. Like, he's gone up and down in writing quality, but, like, they always change these animated films, and I think that they should change The Dark Knight Strikes Again to actually make it good, because it sucks. It's just not very good. They could, like, fix that story, make it good. The Dark Knight 3 Master Race was great. It's actually really good.
I don't think I've heard of that
at
all.
Well, they're more obscure, because it's like he's known for year one of Batman and Returns, and after that, like, nobody cared.
Yeah.
But he had some good stuff after that. Like, it's just he had some really bad stuff too, sadly. Really messed that up. Tactical Espionage T-Dog says Xbox is oppressed. I agree with you. Xbox is very oppressed by Rocksteady. They don't get any of the skins everybody gets. I wonder... Oh, dude, do you think Joaquin Phoenix had to play on Xbox? In order to, like, practice for Joker? His oppression?
Yeah, like, go online on Xbox.
You have to go online in public chat on Xbox.
He's like, these people did what to my mom?
That's when
I'm gonna give her a bath.
That's why he lost all that weight.
Yeah.
And when he broke. Dude, can you believe he lost all that weight for that role?
I can't imagine losing that much weight just in general.
No. I don't think you'd feel good.
No.
Like, he gained it back after. Like, not all of it. Because, like, he's by no means fat. He's still very fit.
Hey.
But,
hey.
What?
Be body positive, man.
I'm fat.
I don't appreciate that language.
And you're letting yourself go a little too, if we're being honest here.
I know.
This is an intervention.
That's what happens when you get married.
You just quit trying.
Yep.
Sophie Fife, who is Kylo Ren's parents? Luke and who? Dude, Kylo Ren's parents are Leia and Han.
Wait, no, I actually picked Yoda.
Leia and Han. I was gonna say, wait, are you saying that
this was explained in The Last Jedi?
Well, I was also... No, it was explained in Force Awakens.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Force Awakens, sorry.
I was gonna say, I don't think I'm spoiling anything. Force Awakens has been out for quite a while. And it's, like, revealed in, like, 5 minutes. Yeah, Luke was Kylo's uncle. That's true, Matt Newey. Tactical Espionage says that Joaquin didn't eat. He literally just gamed in order to practice. I think that's what they made him do, dude. They tied him to a chair on Xbox. They put the VR on his head, too. No, they made him play on Kinect.
Oh, no.
That's what they did. Dude, do not play as Yoda. He's so bad.
Well, I was going to pick Rey, and then I accidentally picked Yoda.
Rebellions are built on Yoda.
No, they're not.
You're right.
Yoda just runs away.
Trash as Yoda, are you? Yoda is trash in this game.
Yeah, he is.
That's my opinion. I don't know. He should be so good, and he's. I guess he's fine. I've like never fought anyone as Yoda who's actually good though, and I don't just smoke. But watch now. Today we'll get someone.
Well,
dude, you were just spamming that.
I know.
You gotta calm down.
I'm actually gonna play. Oh, cool! Someone picked.
You're using your anger, dude. You gotta be light side. I'm telling you, this is a bad match. You're throwing this.
I know.
Did they pay you?
No.
Oh,
They
okay.
didn't. No, they didn't.
Batman says I'm a buff Chad. I don't know. I think I've kind of let it go a little bit. I gotta start working out again. I have to get a haircut. Gotta start working out again. Then I'm going back to a store where I saw this cute girl. Maybe ask her out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was there with you today.
Yeah. Tell a little story. Is there any story to tell with that, dude?
Not
There's
really.
that girl was interested. Don't you think?
Well, yeah, she like specifically comes up to us and like talks to us for a while.
Well, yeah, but that didn't have anything to do with you.
Yeah, it did.
No, I don't think so. But anyway, so then after that, she talked to us again. And what was it she said to me? She acted all nervous.
She
was,
also started like shaking when she was like talking to you. I'm not
she was
joking.
either interested in me or she thought I was like Darth Vader.
I'm gonna go with interested.
Okay. Because she got all nervous. What
She
was
did.
that?
She started like shaking. She started stumbling like her words and like giggling. It was kind of weird.
And I was just like, I dropped my phone and it was on YouTube. I was like, oops. Oh, sorry. That's just my YouTube page. I have 20K. And all of a sudden she like crossed her legs. She was like, I have to go to the bathroom and ran off. So I don't know. I think she's interested. Dude, you are literally making me upset watching you play Trey. You're actually upsetting me right now.
I know.
Like, this is terrible. Guys, let us know in the chat if you think she was interested. I think she was. Did she say anything else? I don't remember. Anything else? Anything that would support my narrative that she's interested in me? Anything at all?
She said like you're really hot.
No, she didn't say that.
No, sorry.
Was there anything? Honestly,
Well, she said like have a good day like twice,
okay, maybe she's just really friendly.
or just nervous,
Yeah.
and she really wanted you to have a good day.
Who's like, man, I really hope they have a good day. Oh my gosh. Yes, she was choking on her aspirations. Here, we're switching spots.
Okay.
I need to save the people from this horrible gameplay.
Hey,
you're providing.
I had a really good first round as Anakin.
You failed me for the last time. Darth Vader is here.
Darth, your mom is here.
Oh, no!
yeah.
No, you! No, you!
No!
I'm rubber, you're glue. Whatever you say bounces off me and sticks back to you.
I'm like, I'm Kaiba right now from the first episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! When he got Exodia'd.
Oh, gosh. Are they making fun of me?
No, they said, listen, bro, she was interested. She was gonna let you clap her cheeks.
Who said that?
The Senate.
I'm telling you guys, I get a good haircut, I shave up, I get rid of this zit that I have right now. It's embarrassing. I covered it with my hair right now, but if I get a haircut, I need to get rid of that. You know, nice shower, maybe a couple of laps around the gym, I go back there. We're golden. You know what I'll tell her? I'll tell her, like, I have an official Mattel Qui-Gon Jinn lightsaber from when The Phantom Menace came out. And she'll just be like, oh my gosh, take me out on a date, please. That's what girls are like, right?
You were gonna say something else, weren't you?
No, is that what girls are like? I've never talked to one, so I wouldn't know. I'm imagining what they're like. I would assume they're like this.
Yeah, they're like that.
Okay, good. Okay. I was just wondering. I usually practice by talking to guys, and then I just never get to the girls. So
Yeah, exactly.
you know, practice.
You just like chicken out.
Exactly. Yeah.
You doing like
Oh,
air quotes
I
around?
weren't- oh.
You doing like air quotes on practice?
Ah, get out of here! If my team would help me.
Hey, I wanted to respond to
Nice squeak.
I was hoping no one would hear that.
I heard it. I'm pointing it out. He squeaked.
I wanted to respond to Redneck Airsoft here. Yeah, I actually just watched Avatar like a year ago.
Well, what did he ask? You have to tell me
he
what
just said
asked.
he's rewatching Avatar and it's better than he remembers.
Oh, okay.
I've watched through that show like 3 times now and I love it. The first time I watched it, I really liked it and it's been better ever since. Like it keeps getting better.
I never saw it.
It's amazing.
You know, is it wrong that I want to watch Legend of Korra more because Korra's hot? Is that wrong?
No.
Korra's an adult, right?
No.
I thought she was an adult. Is she not?
I don't think so.
I think in the show she's supposed to be an adult. I thought she was.
I mean, she keeps going to stuff like...
By the end of the show, she's an adult, right?
I don't know her age.
Otherwise, I'm going to feel bad here. Let's pretend I didn't say that. Never mind. Who cares? Let's talk about something else.
Korra's like 12, man.
I don't think she's 12. At least I'm not going...
I think she's like 16, but I don't really know.
She's got to be an adult in that show. It doesn't make any sense.
Well, she's under like the authority and tutelage of Tenzin in the show.
Tutelage?
Yeah. Like Tenzin's like her guardian.
Tencent?
Tenzin.
Tencent? Like the Chinese publisher?
Yeah.
They control her life?
Yeah.
Let's see if the chat's calling me out yet. Hey, at least I'm not one of those guys hitting on Misty, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not. Alright, where are we at? Oh, not doing so well. What is Han doing?
Someone here said, tell that girl at the store the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise? I thought not. It's not a story the Jedi would tell you. Meet me out back in 10 minutes and I'll give you the in-depth tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise.
Dr. Gunn said, are you really asking if Korra is legal? I'm calling the police.
I thought she was 18. I don't know.
Think she is.
Well, how am I supposed to know, dude? Rule 34 is everywhere online. You know, what am I supposed to say? You know, it's just, you know, you're online, you're on Facebook, you're like looking at your grandma's posts. She posts some Rule 34 of Korra, and you're like, oh, you know, that's pretty good, you know, and you're like, oh, Grandma, you know, I didn't know you watched Legend of Korra. And Grandma's like, oh, hell yes, I do, son. I love the Legends of Korras. And you're like, oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're into Rule 34, just like me. Why don't you join my Reddit? And then you set up a Reddit subreddit with your grandma, and you're looking at Rule 34, you know.
I guess I don't have the same experiences as you do.
Is this not like a normal thing? People don't look at Rule 34 with their grandma?
I think it is normal. I'm just abnormal.
Okay.
Is all.
I'm doing really bad here. I thought I was saving the chat from your gameplay, and instead I've enslaved it to other bad gameplay. Also, keep a lookout for super chats if there are any. I don't want to miss any of our special people.
Ozzy here says... Oh, wait, never mind. He's responding to...
Someone else?
Yeah, never mind.
Whatever, dude. You have to only talk to me.
Yeah, come on, man. Redneck Airsoft, I hope the new live-action Avatar show will be good.
Wait, there's a live-action?
There is. They're making a live-action. I don't really know what to think about it because I'm not a big fan of just making live-action things of animated shows or movies. I find it kind of lazy.
Bring back M. Night.
But I think it could be good, is what I'm saying. But there's a lot of things that they did in the show that I don't really think would look good with live action stuff.
I don't think the bending looks good. I mean, did it look okay in the M. Night Shyamalan? I didn't see that because it looked like such a dumpster fire.
You know, honestly, I watched that movie when I was like 10, and I don't really even remember it. It was just that bad.
I know it's terrible, but I'm asking if it looked good because, like, you can say the same about Transformers. It's bad, but like nobody thinks it. I guess maybe some people think it doesn't look good.
I thought
the character design. I did
think the bending looked good in it, but I also was like 10.
Okay, fair.
So I could have just been like, "Whoa, bending." I don't know.
Is it as good as Spider-Man 3?
No.
Okay, well there you go.
It's close though.
So Nate, I've been thinking about what you said to me earlier, and earlier you really hurt my feelings, and you asked me for forgiveness.
Okay.
And I just wanted to say that if you want forgiveness, you should get religion.
Thank you for mentioning that.
I really had to set that joke up myself, so I hope you're proud of it. Come on, shoot. Shoot me. Shoot me. Do it. Do it. I want you to do it. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. Hit me. What? What's going on? You can't just laugh at the chat and not tell me anything.
They said the last Avatar movie was worse than mouth herpes. I agree.
You know, we had a friend in high school who would know about that.
Yeah, we actually did.
Who went to prison.
Oh, here's a question for you. Necro says, "Why are you degenerate?"
People ask me like where that came from. Actually, the original place is Fallout New Vegas. Actually, where the when you walk around with like the Legionnaires and stuff, like Caesar's Legion, they'll say stuff like, "These degenerates belong on a cross." And I found it really funny, and I liked it, so I took it. And then there was another one where there was like a second time where I encountered it, and I don't remember who said it, but like it just stuck in my head. I really liked it. So I went with it. My mom still makes fun of it. My mom's like, if I knew your name was Degenerate and I was like going to follow someone, I wouldn't follow you because I think you were a bad person or something. I was like, what? Yeah, I don't know.
Your mom doesn't sound very supportive of your life choices.
No support from my mom. Thanks, Mom. Dead air. What's going on? You can talk to me too, You don't have to only read the chat. I mean, we should read the chat, but you also don't have to be silent during it.
Well, they're talking about avatars. So he said, Joshua Turner said they looked like they were dancing while bending. One of the things in the live-action Avatar movie that I still remember, and I don't really remember much, but it was when they went to the Earth Kingdom, and it was like...
Did you see me drop that person?
I did.
Thank you.
And there was like 6 or 7 Earthbenders that did like this... They did like this synchronized dance in it. And they literally it was like the slowest thing ever, but it was like this synchronized dance. And then they literally moved like one rock. And it went like the slowest thing possible towards the people. And
that's what I heard.
Really bad.
I heard the Earthbenders were like super underpowered.
Yeah, they were it was like terrible. Which is stupid because in the animated show, the Earthbenders were like one of the most powerful. Like Toph was literally blind. But she was like the most powerful bender. Well, besides the Avatar, but...
You might as well be speaking Latin. I don't know what any of this is.
Oh, sorry.
I know Aang isn't legal. I know that. So, that's my
Did you have to look that up?
So what's in the chat? No, isn't he a little kid? Thought he was like...
Yeah, he's like literally 12.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I like his arrowhead. What's the deal with that? Why does he have that? Do you know?
That's like one of the symbols for just like the airbenders in general.
Oh, okay. Well, it's cool.
So like all the airbenders had it.
It's cool character design.
Yeah, I like it. I like it. That's actually one of my favorite shows.
Did you like Legend of Korra?
I did. I liked season 1 of Legend of Korra a lot. Like I like season 1 more than the whole Avatar show.
Oh, wow.
Season 2, I thought, should have been season 4, to be honest.
Oh, it should have ended it?
Yeah, because, like, the main boss in that was, like, one of the most powerful bosses you ever could even come up with. So it seemed kind of weird that it was season 2 for me.
Right.
Season 3 was good, season 4 was good, but season 1 was amazing.
Yeah. Well, I just figured I'd ask. I haven't watched this yet, but I will, eventually.
I know, I've been trying to get you to watch it, just like you've been trying to get me to read comics.
The turntables have turned, my friend. You know why? Because normal tables don't turn. What is that joke from? I don't remember what that's from.
Well, how the turntables is from The Office.
Yeah. How the turntables, yes. That's what it's from. It was Michael, right?
Yeah, Michael said that.
Should I play as Vader again? Should I redeem myself as Vader?
Do it.
I'll do one more Vader, and then we'll change to someone else. Maybe I'll actually do better. We lost the other team, so that's a positive.
Oh, dang. Adam Get a Life says Aang is 112. Get it right. You're right, actually, because he got frozen for 100 years.
Really?
So technically he is 112, but has the body of a 12-year-old because he got frozen in ice.
Oh.
So technically...
That sounds like some of that lolly crap where they, like, get out of it. Like, she's a 500-year-old vampire,
no,
but she looks
not.
like she's 10.
What are you saying?
I'm
are
saying,
you dissing my Avatar
you're a
show?
Sicko. You're a sicko. You're like Travis Scott's sicko mode.
Someone said, can't believe no one thought of calling the Batmobile from Arkham Knight the Tankmobile.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, it is the Tankmobile. We're going to move this a little because you keep turning.
Adam Get a Life says, wait, if Aang is 112 by being frozen, would that make him a legal adult?
I don't know. I don't want to test it.
I don't know the rules here.
I don't want to test that. I don't know.
I don't know the rules for this.
You know, maybe Aang put his age in the bio. That's how you really save people. Put the age in the bio, Aang. Just, you know, clear everyone's mind. No one has to worry about anything.
Help a brother out here, man.
A brother? What shirt are you wearing today?
Me?
Yeah, what is this?
It's from a race I did called the Mudman.
Ooh.
A CrossFit 5K.
Wow. We've got a real Chad over here.
A Chad?
Yeah, dude, you're a Chad, dude. You're out here going on races, you know. Fantastic.
I'm sorry not everyone's as muscular as I am.
I'm sorry, too. I really would... Like, honestly, like... I've noticed that when we walk into a room, girls just, like, waddle away from you.
Yeah,
I've never known if it's your stench or if it's just, like, how good-looking you are. I assume
it's the second one. It's the second one.
How good-looking you are. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
You know, I've heard that you can stink as bad as you want as long as you're good-looking.
Exactly. And it depends on how big your pocketbook is.
Pocketbook? You mean how rich you are?
Yeah.
Okay. You know, sadly, there's truth to that.
There is, actually.
There's a lot of truth to that. Hey, did you ever go back and rewatch the sequels? You told me you wanted to after
sequels?
9. Yeah.
What
is the deal with this guy? I'm like fighting like Captain Blocks a lot here.
I actually did not go back and rewatch them. I watched the whole Star Wars series, including the shows, like a year ago, but I haven't watched them since then. I think I'm gonna wait till 9 comes out on Blu-ray and just watch the 3 then.
That's certainly one way to do it. Yeah, I enjoyed 9. Did you see the leaks though for the original Colin Trevorrow one?
I saw a little bit of it.
It would have been so cool.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, it just looked really good. Like, it also had Force Luke in it, like, a lot.
Yeah.
And he was going to be, like, haunting Kylo Ren.
Yeah, there were some things about it I really liked, but the problem is I also really liked what we got from J.J. Abrams.
Yeah, me too. That was the longest duel I've ever had in my life, by the way. That guy was actually really good.
Yeah, he was.
Because Vader's my main. I mean, like, I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm the lowest score because I had to play against that guy that entire time. Okay.
Peyton Morris here asks, what do you think about the rumor that George Lucas said he would come back to Star Wars if he had creative control?
I don't think we want George Lucas back on Star Wars.
Especially because of what he already told us he would do.
Yeah, dude, the midi-chlorian trilogy, you want that? No way.
No one wants that.
You might, like, hate the sequels, and that's fine, like, whatever. I guarantee you in 10 years people will come around on them, because they do that with every new Star Wars movie.
Yeah.
But even if you hate that, like, his idea for the original sequel trilogy was dumb. Luke was going to have, like, an existential crisis.
No.
I'm having an existential crisis from fighting this Luke, by the way. Because, like, he was going to, like, find out that midi-chlorians and the wills, like, controlled, like, free will, and, like, he didn't have any. And, like, it was all this dumb stuff. He still was going to go into exile, except it was going to be more lame.
Yep.
So, like, I don't understand. When people are like, George Lucas would have done Luke right. No, he would have done it worse. No matter what you think about the way they did it. It was worse if you read his, like... he doesn't have, like, full drafts, but he has, like, interviews where he talks about the main ideas, and they are dumb.
Well, yeah, and here's the thing. So, one of the biggest things that people make fun of with The Phantom Menace was midi-chlorians.
Well, it is a silly idea.
It is silly.
It's whatever.
But that's what confuses me about, because these are the same people that were like, well, George Lucas should have done the sequel trilogy. And I'm like, really?
Yeah, like
you've been whining about the main thing that the sequel trilogy would have been about.
Well, and that's the thing is you also hated the prequels. Like, there's so many people now who, like, all of a sudden love the prequels who hated them, like, for so long.
Yeah.
And to me, it's like, okay, well, like,
and it's
you can like... change your mind, but it's like, if you think the prequels are garbage, you can't just say, like, well, I like them by comparison. It's like, no, you still don't like them. Like,
right.
What are you saying?
They don't know what they're saying. That's the problem.
I don't get it. You don't have to like everything, but it's like it's so selective, and the Star Wars community changes.
And it's very fickle.
It changes what it wants, like every freaking entry. And like Solo was garbage, and then people watched Solo finally, and now they think it's good. It's like, okay, well, like you didn't support it while it was in theaters.
Yeah.
Because you didn't like 8, which this movie wasn't written by the same people. It wasn't directed by the same people. There was almost no involvement from the people who made 8.
Exactly.
In that, like, I'm sure there was some crossover with like Lucasfilm in general, but it was like Ron Howard mainly was like helming that thing, and I don't know. It's just
it's
stupid.
It's like give it a chance.
I don't know. You can not like something, but if you don't like something and you never gave it a chance, like, I don't really respect that. Like, I couldn't say I dislike Avatar, right? Because I've never watched it.
Right.
What would I know about it?
Right.
You know, it's like the kid at the table who says he hates broccoli, who's never had it.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of what I think of with, like, a lot of Star Wars fans. Like,
You're calling them kids?
well, a little bit.
Yeah.
If they won't give something a chance at all, yeah. I mean, if it's like you watch it and you hate it, fair enough. I don't know, you know, like, I can't help that.
Right.
That's fair. Finally died. What do we got going on in the chat? With all of our Chads and Brads and lads in the chat. Someone tell us what the female version is of Chad, and since Nate's slow, you'll have to say blank is the female version of a Chad. Because I don't know what it is, and I want Nate to be able to see it since he's on chat.
Since I'm slow?
Yeah, you're like Igor. You're like my assistant.
I'm like Igor?
Yeah. You know that reference, right?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, okay. I was just making sure.
Necro says, Degenerate J, would you like a Grievous series?
Yeah,
Movie.
that could be cool. I think Grievous was misused in Clone Wars. I liked him.
He always ran away.
Yeah, he didn't matter at all.
It was
Dude,
just...
the best used character in Clone Wars by far. Well, Anakin.
Well,
one.
Maul.
And Maul. Yes, exactly. I just wish he was in it more, and it looks like Season 7 is going to have a big focus on him again.
Well, yeah, I'm very excited for that.
Oh, gosh, I love Maul and Ahsoka. Maul and Ahsoka are, like, two of my favorite Star Wars characters of all time. Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
Maul and Ahsoka are your two favorite Star Wars?
Two of them.
Oh, okay.
Not my two, but
okay.
Maul, Ahsoka, and Rex, in my opinion, are, like, three of the best written Star Wars characters in anything.
Yeah. They're awesome.
I'd love it if, like, someone on my team would help me... What? What's up?
Someone said, read the comments, Igor.
yeah, come on, Igor. that's Nate's new name is Igor. Nate's my unpaid assistant. Nate actually just hangs out with me, and like I'm like, hey, do you want to stream with me? You get nothing out of it, and he's like, yeah, sure.
He's like, whatever.
You know. Someone's telling us what the female version of a Chad is, because I want to know. Because I need that in my life, dude. I need a female Chad. You wake up, she already ran a 10K. You know?
What?
I don't know. Isn't that what Chads do? They like go out, they work out, they like
they
get all the girls.
All day.
They drink Monster. Well, they do drink Monster, but they have like an intravenous like IV, like to their arm as they go on a run, dude.
Oh, so Jedi Knight Benji says, I watched all the Star Wars movies for the first time in chronological order. I love the prequels.
Nice.
Cool.
I'm glad to hear that.
I
don't love episode 1, but I love the last 20 minutes. I like episode 2 more than a lot of people do, but I grew up with it.
Yeah,
that's the movie I
episode
watched
2.
the most, actually.
Same.
I don't know, like, and 3 is fantastic. You really should watch the Clone Wars though if you just watch them for the first time.
Yeah.
It makes the prequels like 10 times better. Like the Clone Wars is so good. I got T to watch it now for the first time.
Nice.
You know, he's been watching it and like he loves it. Even season 1 he loved, which I was surprised because I don't love season 1, but
yeah, season 1 was fine.
yeah, it's fine. It works.
Yeah.
What's up, Igor?
A female Chad is a dishwasher.
Oh jeez! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, here's an interesting question from Will Smith. Do you like the idea of the inhibitor chips in the clones?
I liked it better without that. Like in Old Legends, did you read any of the books from Old Legends about Order 66?
I didn't.
So in Old Legends, the clones had a choice when Order 66 came up. Like 99.9% of them chose to go with it, you know,
yeah,
and kill the Jedi, because that was their duty to the Republic. But like that 1% or whatever chose not to, and so some Jedi got away, and there were some interesting stories about that because of that. And I think that the inhibitor chips are good because they make sense, like in terms of what happened. And I like that they add a tragic element to it that, like, a lot of clones didn't have a choice. Like, it just, they had to do it, and it made a lot of sense. But I miss that idea of the clones having free will and stuff, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I'm glad they reestablish it for some characters in the Clone Wars, you know, with, like, events that happen. I don't want to say too much.
Yeah.
But there was a really good arc in Legends with, what were their names? Like, there was this Republic Commando clone called Darman, and I think he was part of Omega Squad, and he was in a actual, like, secret relationship with his Jedi general, who's, like, Jedi... What, are you, like, saying, like, how do I know this?
No,
I've read these books.
I'm like, this sounds kind of cringy.
Wait, okay, so that's cringy, but, like, Anakin's relationship with Senator Amidala isn't? Like, what?
Well, no, you're talking about a clone who's in a relationship with the Jedi.
Yeah, they're people, dude. They're still people.
No, they're not.
They still have, like, wants and needs. They're human beings.
No, they're not.
And so, like, all right, so you want me to get crass with it so it's not cringy? And so they start banging.
Okay.
All right, are you in?
Okay, I'm in.
You're in, Igor?
I'm in.
All right, and so basically what happens is she gets pregnant with his kid, and then Order 66 happened, and she dies. Like, the other clones kill her. And it, like, causes this huge problem, like, with, you know, him and everything that happened. I don't know, like, I'm saying, like, there was a lot of interesting stuff Order 66 chips kind of, they add to it and take away from it, I guess. I don't know. Did I talk your ear off enough about inhibitor chips?
Well, I
find it interesting, okay?
it is interesting. I, however, like the idea of inhibitor chips.
Yeah, I like it too. I just, it's hard to let go of some of the past, you know, and to kill it if I have to.
I was about to say that.
You know, it's hard to do because, like, I grew up with those stories, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I can't just, like, disregard them completely, so it's weird to me. And also, you know what needs to be canonized? Star Wars Republic Commando should be canonized. Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 1 and 2 should be canonized. Neither of them ruin anything. It makes no sense that they're not. They finally recanonized Darth Revan from Knights of the Old Republic, but, like, not his game. So
It's honestly because they're gonna make a trilogy off of it.
I don't want a trilogy off it, though. I just want the frickin' games. Like, they had better writing. Knights of the Old Republic 2 has a better script than 90% of the Star Wars movies. I'm gonna say it right now. It's better written than most Star Wars films. It's longer, it's more, like, fleshed out, it actually makes sense. It gets, like, philosophical without getting super preachy.
Yeah.
It's really good! And they messed up by throwing that out. Like, there's no way around that. By the way, you guys can talk about not Star Wars, too. Like, I mean, you don't have to just talk about Star Wars because we're playing this.
Someone said, Nate is sounding like Pong Krell.
Wait, who's that again?
It's that Jedi guy that was complete douchebag to the clones.
Oh, yeah! Yeah! I hated that guy. Do you know there's a Lego minifigure of him?
I did. That guy was such a douche. The high ground is a chat.
You know, Obi-Wan carried the high ground with him all along. The true high ground is the friends we made along the way, is what I always say.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I feel like I'm the only one playing this game, and I know I'm not at, like, the max amount of points here on my team.
Yeah.
But, like, nobody is helping me against, like, all these people.
So I have to say this because I've been called out like 4 times. The Senate says, Jay, kill the bookstore girl. She didn't clap your cheeks instantly in front of Nate.
Well, I think everyone's, like, honestly...
Okay, there we go.
People are really afraid to offend Nate. Nate is ultra woke.
I am.
And, like, anything that's offensive at all really gets to Nate. Like,
I start shaking.
He'll start shaking.
Yeah.
He'll fall to the ground.
Exactly.
He has, like, an aneurysm. It's just a problem. So I think the bookstore girl didn't want to. Hey, maybe her name's on the receipt that you got. We should check.
Oh.
So that I know. No. Don't, like...
That's in my car.
Yeah, don't say her name.
Okay.
I just want to know so I can go back in and, like, pretend I don't know it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, when we get married, nobody show her this.
You, like, walk in there and be like, hey, Charlotte. She's like, What?
What kind of name is Charlotte? That's like a 90-year-old woman.
Well, hey, a lot of names are coming back.
My aunt's name was Charlotte.
Yeah, so is my grandma's sister.
What is that? Your aunt?
My
great aunt?
Great aunt.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Someone's asking, who from the Bat family do you think could pull off their own solo game?
Red Hood. Nightwing. Both. I mean, Red Hood would be hard without making it like Shadow the Hedgehog edgelord, I guess. Like, that would be the issue. Because, like, I love Red Hood, but, like, it's very easy to just make him cringy. And hard to write him well.
You could just make him like Titan Season 1 Robin edgy.
F Batman!
Yeah.
You could. You certainly could. I hope you don't. Please don't. But I think Dick Grayson could, certainly. I just don't know how many people care. Like, I like Dick Grayson. I can't talk. I like Dick Grayson. And, like, I don't think anybody dislikes Dick Grayson, but, like, I don't know if he has, like, the brand recognition. You know, like, a game called Nightwing, how many people would buy it?
I would, actually. I love Nightwing.
I would, too, but, like, the problem is that, like, WB looks at these things like, oh, you know, like, Batman sells like hotcakes, label everything Batman.
Right.
And it's like, well, I don't know. It's kind of a bad way to, like, run your business. Because we were looking at that, too, and we've been looking at that a lot with, like, characters that should be made into games. By the way, there will be a video tomorrow about Daredevil, possibly.
Nice plug-in.
Daredevil game. You should check that out. And a lot of the times the problem doesn't even come down to, like, would it work? It comes down to, like, does this company that's worth $1 billion give a crap to, like, take a risk on a character and make their brand bigger? And usually it's no.
Yeah.
You know? Like, Batman was made huge not by the comics, really. I mean, that helped. But by all the movies and, like, game tie-ins over the years. And then, like, it obviously culminated, and now he's massive. Like, because of all that media. But, like, with a lot of these guys, they just keep them in comics.
Well, and the thing is, you can easily make a character big like that.
Yeah, if you push it.
Yeah.
Like, they did that with Captain Marvel.
Yes.
You and I don't like Captain Marvel very much. You like her more than I do, and you still don't really like her.
Yes.
They pushed Captain Marvel so hard. They artificially created popularity for Captain Marvel. And there is a ton of people now that love Captain Marvel. It's not like nobody does.
Yeah.
But they do because, like, Marvel shoved that angle so hard. They pushed it in the comics. They relaunched her, like, 5 times in a decade. It's nuts. Like, you'd have to look up how many different, like, Captain Marvel relaunches there are, because there is a ton.
Yeah.
They pushed Miss Marvel, too, to sort of capitalize on Captain Marvel and get that brand going. You know, like, I think that she was not obscure, but, like, she wasn't as big back when this Captain Marvel was Miss Marvel as she is now because of all that marketing and pushing. And it's like, I mean, you have to respect that. They really went all out to put that character in the light, and a lot of these companies don't do that. They're just like, oh, we have Batman. That's it. And the problem is, like, if anybody ever gets sick of that one thing and the sales start to go down, you put yourself in a position where, like, you don't have other properties.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like, I don't know why you would do that on purpose.
Right.
I mean, that is something really massive with something like Star Wars, right? Is it's like you have access to an entire universe. If you just go with one character, like Batman, you don't really... I don't know if I'm going to make this jump.
Oh, nice.
You don't really have access to an entire universe. You have access to, like, a character in his rogues gallery. And if you tie it into other stuff, you could do the universe, but, like, they don't very much, so... I don't know. Jeez, this is like a really good Palps.
Yeah, I had a person at work the other day that was talking to me because they were saying that they just recently started watching all the MCU films. They hadn't watched any up until now. So they were like, yeah, I started with the first one, Captain Marvel.
I mean, I guess it is in timeline.
Well, no, Captain America.
Oh yeah, because Captain Marvel's 90s.
Yeah,
isn't it?
it's 40s.
But Captain Marvel is.
Oh
90s.
yeah, Captain. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's there. They were literally wrong then.
Well, anyways, and then this
That
girl,
was bad.
and then this girl was telling me, she was like, yeah, and I really got into Captain Marvel. I'm just hoping she's gay. And I was like, okay.
Wait, what does that have to do with Captain Marvel, though?
Yeah, I was like,
oh, okay, because they've talked about that. I don't see what that has to do with the character being good, though. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
They're either good or not. So it's like, I don't know. I don't care. That's my problem. It's like I don't care either way. Like when I watch like a movie, like if like a character is like straight or gay or whatever, like I don't look at Anakin Skywalker and I'm like, I mean, I know they tell you every 5 minutes, but I wouldn't look at Darth Vader and be like, who did he want to like go to bed with? It was like Darth Vader's awesome. Like that's where I'm coming from with it. Like I think I haven't watched much of it. I've seen bits and pieces of Legend of Korra, and like I think Korra and Asami are awesome, but it doesn't have anything to do with like that aspect of them. They're just cool characters.
Well, and that's the problem with Captain Marvel, is what I'm saying, is they're just pushing like
certain parts.
Yeah, they're just pushing like certain parts about this character onto people, and it's like, okay, just write a good character.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But she's very basic. She's has like no personality.
Yeah, and that's the thing too, is like, so when with Iron Man, I know part of the original aspect of the character was that he was like really outgoing sexually, like, and he just like, hit on women all the time and all this stuff, and he grows up over time, right?
Yeah.
But like nobody ever cared like if Iron Man was what he was going for, is what I'm saying. Like they just like liked Iron Man.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. I'm sure that connects with certain people more than me, but like I'm not a very people in the Discord are gonna be like, yeah, this is a lie, but it's not. Like I can enjoy that aspect of characters, but I never look at it as like the core, I guess.
Right.
I don't know. To me, it's like a character having brown hair or something. Like physical characteristics and traits are not like who the person is. I'm gonna sound like the person who says I'm not racist, I have like black friends or whatever, but like literally some of my closest friends are not straight people, like honestly. So it's like I don't care about that. Like it doesn't matter to me. It's just irrelevant, I guess.
Right.
But maybe it wouldn't be if I wasn't who I am. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. Like it's an uncomfortable thing for me to talk about because like people get so mad about this stuff. Like I don't get why. Like we can't even talk anymore.
I know. Right?
I'm literally getting butt chugged in the middle of the hallway here.
Someone said I want to ship Captain Marvel with Goose the cat.
Can you help me? Can we please switch?
Yeah.
Can you Anakin for me? Because like I am getting annihilated.
I will Anakin for you.
Thank you for Anakining for me. Did I get in any trouble in the chat on that conversation?
You got in a lot of... No, everyone agreed with you. At least the people who commented.
Juan Pedro, could we compare Captain Marvel with Batwoman? I think they're both terrible characters live action. I mean, like, look, I'm sorry, because I know that there's people who I like who like Captain Marvel. I just think she's really two-dimensional in the movies.
Right.
And I think the same with Batwoman. But if you read their comics, like, Captain Marvel's actually kind of cool in the comics. Like, she goes back and forth. I liked her most as Miss Marvel, but, like, she recently had a relaunch that I really like, actually. And I don't remember the author, but I really like the style of it and stuff. And Batwoman's awesome in the comics. I know you haven't read Batwoman.
I have not read
but
the
she's
comics.
really cool. Like Kate is awesome. I don't get how they messed that concept up with this show. Like, gosh, she's badass in the comics. She's really cool, and she's like a main part of the Bat family. She matters a lot. Like, she's imposing a lot like Batman, like in terms of like what she does in the comics and being just like a physical presence and like.
Yeah.
I just don't get how you mess that up, man. It's like messing up Batman. I don't get it. It's like a $1 billion idea. First Order Martin, hey there. Hey there, First Order Martin. We appreciate you being here. I'm Final Order J.
Nice.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
That was hilarious.
Necro says, Jay, Anakin Padme's cheek wanted to clap, but the council agreed, didn't. Yes. I think Yoda knew. Don't you guys think Yoda knew?
Yoda knew about Anakin and Padme?
I think Yoda knew what Anakin was doing. I don't think he knew who with.
He totally knew.
Because, like, they talk about it even in the Clone Wars a little bit. The Clone Wars dynamic between Anakin and Yoda is fantastic.
I know, right?
And it really builds into 3. There's a scene in the Clone Wars, without revealing much, where Yoda just straight up says, like, I need your help. And I'm going to paraphrase and not talk like Yoda because I'm not an ultimate cringe lord. He's like, I need your help. And disagreeing or like disobeying the council is one of your specialties, like is what he says to Anakin. And he asks, like, we're friends, aren't we? To Anakin. Like, they actually establish a friendship between those characters in the show. It's really good. And it makes it more sad, because it's like, it's not just Obi-Wan's, like, brother, basically, who betrayed the Jedi. Like, Yoda was friends with Anakin. Like, Yoda did care about this guy who becomes Darth Vader.
Yeah.
It's just sad. The whole, the story of Anakin Skywalker is actually really powerful and sad. And, like, you and I were talking earlier in Barnes & Noble, because, like, we talk about literally, like, Batman or Star Wars or, like, something like that every 5 minutes.
Right.
And we were talking about how it's really sad that at the end, I'm assuming everyone's watched episode 3 here.
It's been out for, like, 15 years.
Well, yeah, I'm just going to assume you've seen episode 3. But in the scene where Anakin confronts Mace Windu, actually, in the office of Chancellor Palpatine, he's still trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
Like, so you can say, like, he was being selfish, and he was in some ways. He was trying to save Palpatine because of Padme. Yes. But at the same time, he was also right. Like,
well,
he did deserve to stand trial. I know he couldn't. Like, Mace Windu was right, too, right? Like,
yeah.
He controlled the courts. But it's like, he did deserve due process. They were going to execute him. They were just going to straight up execute the guy.
Right.
It would, I don't know, it would be like someone in a country executing the leader of the entire country and saying it's like, oh, you know, justice or whatever. It's like, well, that was technically a terroristic act.
Yeah.
Like what Mace Windu was doing. He was right, but it still was not a good way to go about it. They showed up to arrest him. He kills a bunch of Jedi, and then Mace Windu's like, nah, I'm gonna off this mother. Like, right there. And well, it's like, okay, well, like, Anakin's right. He does deserve to stand trial and face punishment, not just be put down.
I agree with that, but I kind of look at it the other way of he killed three Jedi.
No, I know.
So it's like, in my opinion, it's kind of like he waived his rights.
He did, but Anakin showing up, didn't watch that happen.
No.
I mean, obviously he saw the bodies.
Yes.
This was a bad match, by the way.
Yeah.
Can we leave this lobby?
It's me against all 4 of them for most of them.
Let's play co-op. Let's play co-op.
Okay.
Do you want to do, like, co-op for, like, the Resistance?
Sure.
Sorry, I'll look at the chat again in a second. I feel like I'm ignoring you guys. That's my bad. But I was just going to say that, like, there are differing philosophies on that. Like, did Palpatine deserve to die? Yes. We both agree on that, right? But there were laws in place, and the Jedi were keepers of the peace. They were enforcers of Republic law.
Yeah.
In a lot of ways, they were unofficial police. And so for an unofficial police group to just walk into the leader of the Republic's office and kill him, that doesn't look good. At the very least, that looks bad.
Yeah.
And so you have Anakin walking in, who's already super conflicted with this situation. And like he says, he does need Palpatine in order to save Padme, which ironically is what gets her killed.
Yeah.
But Mace Windu didn't listen to him, never trusted him, never gave him the benefit of the doubt on anything. And so, like, they already had a tenuous relationship. And then he had a close relationship with Palpatine, so he's walking in, seeing a guy who didn't trust him and treated him like dirt, like through his whole run as a Jedi, about to murder his friend that he needs to help, and it looks like it's breaking Republic law.
Right.
You can see why he went for helping Palpatine.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying it makes sense.
Well, and then even after Mace Windu died, he even felt regret about it.
Yeah, what have I done?
Yeah, he like... So
yeah,
it makes sense. And
yeah.
The thing is, I see both ways.
Yeah.
I would agree more with the line of Palpatine. I think Mace Windu should have killed him right there.
Yeah.
Because they did come in to arrest him, and Palpatine attacked them.
Would you say that he should have killed him because the oppression of the Sith cannot be allowed to return?
Yes.
Okay.
That is the core reason.
Would you say that this party's over?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure we're in agreement on those two things. This party's over.
Speaking of that scene, actually,
by the way, before you say it, Spaghetti Man says, "Do it." I don't want to ignore the chat. I need to make sure. Vajran says, "Shaking my head, should have just force healed Mace Windu." I don't know if that would help after that fall.
No.
What were you gonna say about that scene?
I was gonna say with that scene and with Rise of Skywalker, actually, one of my biggest disappointments with Rise of Skywalker, my biggest one is we didn't have Force Ghost Anakin, but one of my biggest disappointments was actually in the scene where Palpatine like shot the electricity up in the air.
Wait. What are we gonna like go into spoilers for Rise of Skywalker?
It's been out for like a month.
Okay, we're gonna talk about Rise of Skywalker. I'm just making sure that people know ahead of time because, like, otherwise people get really upset.
It has been out for a month.
They get upset and they throw me in the Sarlacc pit.
Okay.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about Rise of Skywalker.
It's not like a huge spoiler.
No. He's ruining it. I'm just letting everyone know Igor here is gonna ruin the movie for you. So
I'm just saying when he shot the electricity up in the air, I kind of wanted him to say unlimited power. And when he didn't say it, I was like, why?
What did you want, Mace?
I wanted Palpatine to say that.
Mace Windu should have shown up too with his one hand, and then President Obama should have showed up and shaken Palpatine's hand.
Why?
I don't know.
And then President Trump and pulled him in.
the pull-in shake. You had never seen that before.
I didn't.
I showed Nate the Trump handshake today. I literally think it would hurt you. It's like a shake, and you pull someone to the ground. I did it to you and almost knocked you down.
Well, yeah, and then that video of Mike Pence, he actually had to catch himself.
I don't get our country's a cartoon. Oh yeah, hey, by the way, the Senate 2099 is a friend of mine. I will just shout him out because we are playing Battlefront. It's something he plays a lot. He has a YouTube channel. Definitely check him out. It's the Senate 2099. He's one of my mods. Do it. Check him out with all of your subscriptions. He's a good guy. I hang out with him. I play Last of Us with him and another one of my friends. Yeah, we chill. We just chill like bros.
We chill in Cedar Rapids.
We're just chilling in Cedar Rapids, my bro. Getting up in here. Pokemon Go to the polls. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, check out the Senate 2099. He's been increasing the quality of his content a lot over the past few weeks. Really trying hard to gain some traction and an audience and make content people enjoy and just hang out with people. He's a really nice guy. Let's see. Caligula said, I would have creamed my jeans if he said unlimited power, not lying.
I would have too!
Okay, you know what made that me done that is Anakin Force Ghost. Where the heck was that? Why are you playing as a specialist?
Okay, sorry.
Who wants to play as the specialist?
I'm
gonna body shame your specialist now.
Yeah, I would have too. That was the perfect opportunity.
Caligula, if you join Discord again, why are you not already in Discord? Hey guys, check out the Discord. Should I post the link for Discord on here?
Do it.
Do it. Strike down the Discord with all of your hatred, and your journey to the dark side of the Force will be complete. Anakin, I need you to come with me to the Jedi Temple so we can get some hoes. Maybe hang out, play some COD, and do some 5-hour energies. Anakin, do it. Strike it down. Do it now. Do it now. Do me now. Oh, wait.
Anakin, I need you to come.
To the temple.
That's it.
To the temple. Come to the temple. What a guy. What a guy. Hey, Dr. Grayson, you're back. Dick, that's you, right? I can't tell.
Dr. Dre?
Dr. Dre is not here. I need a doctor.
Dr. Dre needs a doctor.
Jackson Mustian says, how's it going, fellow kids? It is going fantastic,
Hey,
fellow
I'm not
kid.
a kid.
I am.
Oh, okay.
I'm actually an AI bot. That's why I don't show my face. I'm not a real person.
You're a fake person?
Yeah, I'm a fake AI person. I'm trying to pull up the Discord right now to throw a link in here. Also, Senate, if you want to throw the link to your channel in the what is
chat?
It? Yeah, in the chat, you definitely can. Sorry, I'm having a stroke over here.
Yeah, I was like, what's going on?
I don't know. I get nervous, okay?
I get nervous when it's easy.
I get nervous when it's easy. It's me, Daisy Ridley, the hottest girl in Hollywood. I kind of think. Time I make a new profile picture on Discord, it's of Daisy Ridley. Different one of Daisy Ridley. Right now it's Daisy Ridley at the red carpet. I think of either episode 9 or 8 in a red dress. I don't know which.
They're both good.
Caligula says this video is now added as made for kids. I hope not.
No!
Not children. We don't want them here. Let's see. Spaghetti Man. Anakin, help me! Help me! Oh, I'm too weak.
Dude, he's gonna kill me.
Also, yeah, Senate, you are a failure. You always miss your shout out. Sad. Sophie Fife, can you do some Battlefield videos? I haven't played Battlefield 5 at all. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I didn't like the marketing for it. I thought it was all over the place. I played Battlefield 1 a lot. Maybe when the new one comes out, I'd love to do that. I am trying to move out into some other stuff other than just Arkham because, like, to be honest with you, like, I love it, but, like, if I do that every day, it gets really boring.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, like, I love it to death, but if every single day I put out an Arkham video, like, every time I upload, like, by, like, 2 weeks in, they start to get bad. Because I used to do that.
Yeah.
Where that was all I did. And, like, the videos started getting bad. Like, hopefully you've noticed they've gotten a lot better since I started mixing in other stuff. Because, like, I don't know if it's, like, burnout or what it is, but, like, I start to, like, get sloppy. I don't know with what I'm talking about. Like, I'll make mistakes, I guess.
You get sloppy?
Yeah. Sloppy seconds. With my videos. Oh, yeah, Juan Pedro, red dress at episode 9 premiere. A man of culture, I see. Your knowledge of Daisy Ridley will do fine. You should play as a...
I want to play as Finn.
I was going to call him Poe for a second. What am I, an idiot?
I want to play as Finn Wolfguard.
Jordan, you're here. Hey, how's it going? Peyton, did you hear that a reboot of Knights of the Old Republic might be in the works at EA? Honestly, I did hear that a long time ago. I don't know what to think about it. I don't think you could make... At least Knights 2, I don't think you could make that script any better than it is. Like, Knights of the Old Republic 2 is one of the best scripts in all of Star Wars. It is amazing. It has, like, the best villains. Like, it's incredible. It has, like... I don't know. I can't nerd out about Knights of the Old Republic 2 enough. Let me know if you guys would ever be interested in, like, more Star Wars game videos like that.
Well, and I guess my thing is, what could they add to it that would be better than what it was?
All they could do was add the content that got cut, but modders already did that.
Yeah.
Because there was a ton of content. What ended up happening was that, like, they pushed this game for release. And it was pushed for an early Christmas release. It wasn't supposed to be. So, like, the game was supposed to come out later than it did. It ended up coming out for Christmas because they were pushed into that way back. And so they had to cut out a bunch of stuff, like, in order to do that. So what ended up happening because of that was that, like, it's hard to describe, but it's like they ended up cutting out, like, the third act of the game almost. So, like, you end up, like, there's supposed to be a big story element about Malachor, this planet, and I'm not going to spoil this game, even though it's old, because it's one of those things you have to experience, like, you really have to.
Yeah.
And there were supposed to be big story beats about Malachor, they got cut. The main party, like, just disappears, and it's just the main character at the end, like, and the whole game was about building relationships with those characters. Then they're just gone in the original version, like when this content was cut.
Right.
Like, there's a lot of dumb stuff they just cut out, like, straight up. And you can download the game on Steam. It's really cheap. I actually just bought it for a friend of mine so they could play it on Steam. And shout out to my generosity there.
You're a good man.
Thank you so much. I needed that boost today. And, like, they have the Sith Lords Restoration Pack, like the Sith Lords Restored content pack on there, like, which adds in that content. It's really great. By the way, I just copied the link to the Discord. I'm going to post that in the chat. If you have an interest, this is to my Discord on Discord. I'm a freaking idiot. And we
A
just
regular idiot?
No, a freaking idiot.
Okay.
And we talk about, like, all kinds of stuff. We've got, like, Star Wars, you know, DC Comics, Marvel Comics, video games, whatever. You know, we just hang out there.
Just whatever.
We just whatever. You know, we got a memes page. We got everything, dude. We're basically PewDiePie. We're not. PewDiePie, please shout me out. Help me out, PewDiePie. I really like you. I want to be your friend in real life.
Do you actually?
I would love to hang out with PewDiePie. He seems like the nicest guy on the planet. I'm not being sarcastic at all. I'm being serious. He seems like the nicest
He
person.
actually does seem like a cool guy.
He's really cool, dude. Like, and he's super nice. And
If
like,
you're a Nazi.
I can't believe people say that. Oh my gosh. Do you work for, like, what is it, CNN or whatever? Ugh.
I do, actually.
Oh my gosh.
I wrote down all the offensive things you said today.
The Discord is such a bruh server. Yeah, we need more girls, bruh. You know? If anyone... It's a +1. It's like a party. You bring a girl.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
I bring guys.
Well, bring
Bros
anybody.
before hoes.
Bring anybody, but I'm just saying that we have a 97% male audience rate, and we need to fix that now. We're going to start playing The Bachelor with subscribers. We're going to start matching you guys up, and we can't do that if there's a 97%, because I guarantee you it doesn't have to be 50-50, you know? But like 97-3, that's not going to work very well. We're not like kings of Egypt or whatever where we're going to share.
For it to be equal, it needs to be 60-40% women.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, that is true equality.
No, wait, is that actually... There is a thing in like real life in societies. I'm not kidding. People are going to call me out for being like a really like ignorant person. But there's an actual statistic that if it's not met in a monogamous society for population where it's like a certain percentage male and female, like the society has functional problems. Because there's like a certain amount of people that do want to be partnered. There's a lot of people that don't too, right? Like that are just happy being by themselves, which is totally cool. And then there's going to be the portion of the, you know, community that's not like heterosexual that's going to go like with something else.
Right.
But like there is a certain ratio, or at least there has been in history, and I don't remember what it was, where if it's not near that, you start having problems with people finding a mate in general that want to. It's fascinating stuff. Anthropology, dude. Fun class.
I don't know anthropology.
Fun class.
I'm ignorant.
You are ignorant. I'm sure I've said plenty of ignorant stuff in this in this live stream, so whatever, we're fine. Jeffrey Turner, aka Mega Jetty. Hey, dude, I knew you were a big Batman Arkham guy, but I didn't know you were a Star Wars fan. Yeah, I'm a huge Star Wars fan. It's one of my favorite things in the world. I posted on Instagram, which you should check out the Instagram, which will be in the link in the description here. I posted pictures of my room, or at least part of it I'm working on, where we just finished hanging up all 9 movies in the Skywalker saga, posters of.
It looks awesome.
Nate helped me a lot. Then up above my movies and stuff, I'm going to hang up like Doomsday Clock comics, and then over to the right, I think I'm going to hang up the Frank Miller Universe comics. I don't know. I'm like at a mixture on what to do on the right wall, but yeah, it's looking good. My room was like a serial killer room before. I had nothing up. It was just like a blank hospital room.
Well, and your old room had like anime girls.
You shaming me right now?
No,
I'm shaming me on this live stream?
I am admiring you.
You shaming my waifus?
I am admiring you, actually.
Oh, so we've got the unpaid intern here shaming the waifus.
Unpaid.
You know, what is this? Is this an intervention? Is this a call out?
It is.
Okay, what are you saying? I need more waifus on the wall?
Yeah,
I actually
exactly.
still have waifu posters. I have one of Asuna.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah, dude. I have one of Sinon from Sword Art Online.
I don't know any of these.
Yeah, well, you know what? They don't know you either.
Good.
How does that feel?
Feels good.
It feels the power. It feels good.
Pizza time.
Pizza time. You know, I'm something of a waifu myself. Jeffrey Turner also says anthropology, it's all Jurassic Park to me. Captain Beastwinger, hey, nice to see you. Guys, we're going to be hanging out for another... Wait, when did you say you had to go? Like 5?
Yeah, what time is it?
4:20. Are you...
Lit?
4:20?
Lit?
What? Woo! Sorry, that's my asthma.
Sorry.
Are you making fun of me?
No, I was getting lit.
You ableist? We've got an ableist, unpaid intern here.
Oh, crap, no!
Alright, time to
found me
dox
out.
him.
Oh,
We're
no.
doxing.
Oh, no.
Welcome to the Doxcast, where we dox everyone.
You found me out.
I say we... Are you good with another half hour or so?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm good.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm good.
Do you need a water?
Sure.
Okay.
If you're offering one.
Yeah, can you talk to the chat a little bit?
No.
Just say something?
Absolutely not.
I'm going out of the room for a minute.
John is exiting the room.
I'm never coming back. Never coming back.
Jay is leaving. He is gone. He hates all you people. Oh hey, Jay is back.
I am back. Here you go.
Ow! Sorry.
You got destroyed. Good.
Alright, I'm capturing this post.
Igor, the unpaid intern, ableist waifu shamer. That's what Rainbow Matrix said.
I'm gonna put that in my bio on Instagram.
Unpaid intern, ableist waifu shamer. Yeah, dude, you shame waifus. You shame waifus, you dox me with the name I don't use on this live stream. You know, I've actually just started going by Jay, I'm being serious.
You're changing your name?
No, I'm not changing my name. I just go by it.
Oh, okay.
I like it more.
Really?
Yeah. I like it more, dude. It's great.
Are you, like, legally changing your name?
I just said no.
So are you changing your name?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Is that a better answer for
is,
you?
thank you.
Do you like just me stating that? Obi-Wan Kenobi just commented that he has the high ground. Dude, we're gonna have to leave this server. If he's here, we're dead.
It's over, Anakin.
Pal Protein needs bookstore bitches. Pal Protein, you gotta stop. You gotta respect women, dude. Not a fan of that attitude. We got an ableist waifu shamer over here.
All women are queens.
We've got like the guy who shames bookstore employees. You know, what's next? What is this world coming to?
What is this world coming to?
You know, that is why someone like me, white knight, if you will, knight in shining armor, who defends all and gets offended on their behalf as well.
Oh, wow.
You know, someone aiming for a blue check mark on Twitter, some would say.
You are the true
true hero.
the world.
The true hero, dude. Like, I'm telling you, like...
You are the hero that we deserve.
Jackson Mustian asked who my favorite YouTuber is.
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Am I your favorite YouTuber?
Yeah.
You don't have to say yes if there's someone you like the content more.
I don't really watch a lot of YouTube, so yeah.
Oh, okay. So I win by default.
Exactly.
I'll take it. I love PewDiePie. Honestly, I really love PewDiePie. It makes me mad when people like slander him and stuff because like I feel like if people like followed me like around, like, especially in high school with some of like the ridiculous offensive jokes you and I have made,
yeah,
like they would like these same people would like crucify me, right? And it's like, I feel like if you followed them around and you like dug into like the private parts of their life, you could find something to really like murder them over too,
exactly.
Like online. You know, Tobey Maguire, I don't remember who he was talking to when he said that, but there was this guy, you guys will figure it out because you're smarter than me. Tobey Maguire was like co-hosting something with some guy, and the guy like talked about how bad it was that this person was born out of wedlock. And was making a joke about them because their parents weren't married.
Okay.
And Tobey Maguire's like, well, dude, I wouldn't really go there. Like, I'm sure if we dug into your life, we could find stuff to, like, critique you on. And it's like, that's how I feel about this stuff, man. It's like, life is too short. Like, what do I care what somebody else does, you know, that's not affecting me? And, like, like who they are. I don't know. It's like, I don't care. Everybody's a person, man. Like...
Well, and everyone's a person. Everyone says dumb things. Everyone does dumb things.
Yeah, it's like, and if you, like, really dug into someone, I don't know, like, everybody would be public enemy number one, I feel like.
Well, exactly.
You know, because, like, you just...
Everyone has done dumb things.
Well, and there's also a difference between, like, dumb things and, like, violent things. Well, also, look at someone like Mark Wahlberg. Have you ever, like, read the stuff about, like, what he did way back? Like, he beat up this guy. I don't remember if he was Vietnamese or Korean. Like, and it's not because I confused the two. I legitimately don't remember. And he beat him up for that reason. Like, it was like a gang thing.
Yeah.
And he thought he blinded him even. Like, he beat him so bad. And he felt so bad about it later. I mean, he obviously beat the crap out of a guy. I'm not saying that's a good thing and excusable. But it's like, Mark Wahlberg is not the man now, you know, 30 years later that he was 30 years ago.
Right.
He's just not. And, like, to act like someone is, like, people can never change. It's so disingenuous. And it's this ideology that, like... If you're not like me right now, F off, because you never will be and you'll never be good enough. And, like, people are all for that until it turns on them.
Yep.
So it's like, why would I want to support that? I don't know. It's just stupid.
Going back to the YouTube comment, another YouTuber I really like is actually Funhouse.
Funhouse is great.
I love them.
I feel sad that Bruce Green left, but, like, he's doing cool stuff on his own with streaming, so... Him and Autumn both are great. I would love to meet some of these people eventually. I don't live in Cali though. Like, and I don't know if I'll ever be big enough to meet any of these people. I still can't believe we're at 20K subs, everybody. Like, that's nuts to me.
Someday you and Bruce are gonna do like a duet video.
A duet video?
Yeah.
I want us to have matching toilets, and we're both nude on the toilet. Do you remember that picture of Bruce?
No.
I'm gonna show you.
It's kind of a weird fantasy that you have, though.
It's not a fantasy. It's a collab, dude. We're doing a collab. I don't understand why you're attacking me for my collab idea.
Sorry, yeah.
I feel like you're really coming after me here.
I'm not being oppressive to you. I'm sorry.
You know, you've shamed my waifus. You shamed my Bruce Green fantasy. I mean, collab idea. I don't understand why you're, attacking me here.
I'm sorry.
It's very rude.
I'm sorry.
You've never seen this picture of Bruce Green on the toilet?
I've never seen this picture.
Yeah, dude. It's really funny. They did,
Why? Why is that a thing?
I don't know. I don't remember. It's just really funny. Minuac says it's a power move to watch the live stream and talk in the Discord. Well, of course. We're all about power moves here. Kelly Gewer says, Jay, you should have like a meetup or something for your fans. Dude, you guys don't have to call yourselves my fans. We're just hanging out.
They're part of the Degeneration Nation.
I don't deserve fans. I'm a person. I don't deserve fans any more than anyone else does. Can I ask you, by the way, I'm not trying to shame anybody. Do you find that concept weird that, like, we're playing a video game online, right?
Yeah.
We're just hanging out, we're talking, right?
Yep.
We're talking to the chat. Do you think this deserves fandom? Honestly. Like,
I mean,
we're just hanging out.
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
I'm
know what to think on.
Maybe I'm extremely uncomfortable about anyone elevating me above them in their head.
I guess what it comes down to for me is it's like people enjoy watching the videos, so why can't they be fans?
No, I guess that's true. I mean, like, I appreciate people being fans of my work. It's hard for me to understand that someone is a fan of me, like likes me as a person. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's.
I get that.
I guess it's just foreign to me.
Okay, what is with these flame troopers?
I don't know. Flame on, dude.
Flame on!
Jeffrey Turner, you're grinding. You're at 396. Well, dude, your channel is right here in the chat. People should check out Jeffrey Turner, a.k.a. Mega Jetty.
Jeffrey Epstein?
No, he's not Jeffrey Epstein.
Okay,
Stop
sorry.
it.
Sorry.
We can't mention him.
Sorry.
Necro says, Nate to Jay, it's over! I have the high ground!
Oh, crap.
There's nothing you can do, dude. Jate and Nay. Now watch me, Jate.
Oh, no.
Now watch me, JJ.
I'm pretty sure you just lost subs.
YouTuber Tank's career, singing terrible song and whipping around hair. Caligula said, I can understand the fan thing, but you're a super cool dude with cool people, like your videos and stuff. We're the Degeneration Nation. Hey, man, I appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, you know, it's just a weird thing to think about, like, anyone... You're playing as Ray again, right? She's Bae. Ray is Bae.
Yeah.
It's hard to think about anybody being like, oh, man, I really like that guy.
Well, you're just not used to popularity, is all.
No, I was extremely unpopular in high school.
Yeah, so was I.
People hated me. So, yeah.
People didn't hate you. People
hated me.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
They thought you were funny.
You know why I was funny? Can we have a real moment on the live stream here, by the way? I'm not trying to make you feel bad. Do you know why I was funny in high school?
Okay.
Because I felt so shitty all the time. Like, I made jokes because of that. That's why people thought I was funny. But nobody figured out that that's why. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, nobody ever figured out... I mean, you knew. And, like, some people knew, like, about, like, that I was unhappy. I used to have a lot more depression issues. I still have them sometimes. I don't talk about them that much because, like, whenever I mention them, there's always been some, like, a-hole who said, like, oh, you're just saying that to get attention. Or something like that. So it's like, well, what's the point of, like, feeding that narrative? But, I don't know, like, a lot of the people that you think are, like, happy and funny and stuff are, like, really unhappy, I guess.
Well, and so, yeah, sometimes the funniest are actually the most depressed.
Yeah, like, I really agree with what,
Because, like, Robin Williams and stuff like that.
Yeah, if you watch a lot of his interviews, like, I agree with a lot of that stuff that he's said. And, like, I also, one quote that really stuck out to me, especially, like, when I was younger, was from Freddie Mercury. And it's what he said with, I'm going to find it really quick. There was an interview, it's one of the later interviews he gave after, like, everything happened. And it's sad, but it's really true. Let's see here. Freddie Mercury. Sorry, I feel like I'm droning off. Blah, 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 blah. I'm trying to... Nate, talk for a minute.
About what?
Anything. Something happy for a minute so I can bring it back to, I don't know.
I'm very excited for Star Wars Clone Wars Season 7.
Thank you.
That's a happy thought.
It is. I feel like I'm making this depressing, so I'm not trying to. But I wanted to find...
I'm very depressed right now.
This is the quote that I was looking for, and I think it's the accurate quote. You can have everything in the world and still be the loneliest man, and that's the most bitter type of loneliness. And he talked about how success brought him world idolization and millions of pounds, but it's prevented him from having the one thing we all need, a loving, ongoing relationship. That's like one thing he said that I thought was like really sad but true. He also talked a little bit about like basically being in a room with a bunch of people and feeling like he's by himself. Like that is how a lot of people like with depression stuff feel. I don't think people get that.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. I think it's important to talk about. That's the only reason I brought it up. Like after we talked about it. Or mentioned it.
And also I hate this narrative where it's like, oh, you're depressed, just be happy.
Yeah,
it's like, what?
That's like the people who say you're poor, just get money.
Yeah. Or like, oh, just go get a job. Like, oh, okay.
Well, yeah, and anybody can get a job, but it might not be a good one.
Not everyone can get good ones.
Right. So, like, you tell me get a job. Okay, I go work at McDonald's. Maybe that's all I'm qualified for.
Yeah.
I can't live off that.
No.
So what? You know what I mean? Where do we go from there? Yeah. You know? Like, it's just, I don't know. Let's see.
What are the peeps saying in the chat?
I think the peeps are saying happier things than me. Nate's voice crack.
it did once.
But Alex Ferguson says, what alien babe would you bang? A Twi'lek, a Tortuga, or a Chiss?
I don't even know what a Chiss is.
Chiss female. A Chiss is what... oh, dude, they're great. I don't know, not gonna lie, they're pretty good.
Oh, those are good.
So, the Tortuga, I believe, is... Well,
Tortuga is an island in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah, shut up.
Okay.
Tortuga is, which I don't know if this is how you say it. I think that's what Ahsoka is. Which...
No, she's a...
Togruta.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I spelled it wrong. Yeah, so, like that. That's a Togruta. They're pretty.
I would have to go off the Chiss, personally.
What about a Twi'lek?
Then Twi'lek, and then them.
If it was Ahsoka, like we're talking adult Ahsoka, then I'm down for that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I
would be down for adult Shock T, personally.
By the way, Marcos says, if you don't have legs, grow a pair, you lazy bum. There is this attitude, man. I don't get it. Like, where is the empathy?
There is none.
What happened? Like, what the hell happened? After, like, World War II, I'm not going to pretend I was around for it, but I know history. After World War II, there was empathy still.
Yeah.
There was a lot of it. Like, the boomers suck. Like, they're a terrible generation. Just in general. Like, they've been memed to death, but they ruined the economy. They ruined the housing market. They shit on us, like millennials and like, what do you call them? Like Gen
Z.
Gen Z and all of these generations after them about how we're lazy and we can't do what they did because they ruined the economy. They changed everything. Things have been automated by them. They pushed automation because they were retiring. They've ruined the environment. Like, they're just garbage. They're a garbage generation. Why are you playing this by yourself?
I don't know.
Should we, like, leave the lobby and join a different one? Yeah, let's do a Clone Wars. Let's do a Clone Wars one. They're such a bad generation, and, like, they act like we're the worst.
Yeah, there's this lady that is at work, and she said that her grandfather went to the U of M back in the day, and it was free because the taxes paid for it. I'm like, really? Like, what happened?
Yeah, no, I knew someone like that too. Like this person my mom worked with, she went to college for free. She was given like access to like unlimited public transportation for free.
Yeah.
And was like, she went to college for free, got her doctorate for free, no money out of her account.
Yep.
And I'm not trying to say that you don't work for your degree, but like, look, I have a freaking bachelor's degree in English. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
I don't consider myself to be brilliant. I'm just saying, like, anybody can get a college degree. And there's resources there to help you if you can't. As long as you get in the door, you can get it.
Right.
And she got up to doctorate. She got that for free. And then they offered her a job there because they liked her thesis. So her whole life, she was just gifted stuff.
Right.
She never had to do anything other than the work for her doctorate. Which she also was a little bit floated through because they really liked her. So,
Yeah, you don't see that anymore.
no, but and there's a lot of people who just kind of get floated, you know, or
Right.
like who did in the past, and now it's like you have to work for literally everything, and you work for less than what the boomers got.
Yep.
Like a house, your house right now, it was probably worth a fifth of that 40 years ago.
Yep.
But you have to pay that, and screw you. You know, no one cares. It's not fair, but too bad. But if you don't do it, you're lazy and you're hurting the economy by saving your money.
I know.
What? How does that make any sense? Do you agree with me, by the way? Am I just like crapping on the boomers here and I'm the only one, or do you agree?
I do agree. They did a lot of dumb stuff, in my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Like okay, my house is like 100, or sorry.
Well, you can talk about how much
it's like
it is.
1,000 square feet,
Okay.
and we paid like 155,000 for it.
And you had to go in debt for some of that, right? It wasn't all, it
Yeah.
wasn't all cash.
Yeah, in fact, we only had like 15,000 for a down payment,
Right.
and that was it. So it's like,
Yeah, what do you do? And
It's-
you know what? I was talking to someone and they said their grandpa paid $15,000 for his house.
that was my grandpa.
That was your grandpa?
Yeah, he paid
Oh.
$15,000 for his house back in the day.
Sorry,
and-
when you talk, like I just zone out a little
Yeah,
bit, so I
I
get
get it.
bits and pieces.
I
So I
get
didn't
it.
know who it was. But anyway,
But yeah, he paid $15,000 for his house back in the day, and his house is bigger than ours.
yeah,
So it's like,
and that's nothing on your grandpa.
No.
But like, if your grandpa was to turn around and say like, Nate, you're lazy and you're a piece of crap because you don't have this, it's like, well, that was way easier for you to get.
exactly.
Like 100 times easier. So it's like, don't tell me what I don't have. That's like me. Like, I have another job, but like people will like crap on me, like, oh, you make money off YouTube. You know, it's like, well, one, I obviously enjoy it. If I wanted to make more money than YouTube, I could have gotten a 2-year business degree and started at like 3 times what I make off YouTube starting.
Yeah.
It's like, I do this because I like it. And 2, shut up, boomer. Like, not every job has to be what you think it is and has been in the past. Like, you don't have to work in a factory for 55 hours a week or like 80 hours a week in order to be a successful American that contributes to society. Like,
Right.
what are you talking about? They'll like push this idea of like you should be an entrepreneur and like go out there and make your fortune. But if you do it in the way they don't like, they like crap on you.
Well, it's because they don't understand that technology is actually a thing.
Okay, well then get educated. If I don't understand something, I'm ignorant and I need to get educated. Why don't they? That's the other thing. They're so old, I'm going to sound ageist, but that they refuse to learn new things. Like, my mom is 60, but she is willing to, like, learn all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
Like, she stays, I don't want to say stays relevant, but, like, she will, like, learn things in the world because the world changes over time. You can't say I was born in 1940, so I'm going to live in 1970 my whole life.
Right.
1970's come and gone, dude. Like, we're past it. You got to be able to adapt with the times.
Yeah.
Am I just sounding hateful here? I'm kind of getting mad.
I feel like there'll be like memes where it's like, Jay when someone brings up boomers and it's just you being like angry.
Well, it's just annoying. Like, I don't like this like idealist. You know what I mean? Like this idea that like this one generation's right. I don't think the millennials are right,
No.
but I don't think they're wrong either. Like, people need to stop fighting about that. And it's hard when the people that are older than us are pushing back on everything. Like, we need to be able to work up.
Right.
And we can't if they're always like slamming down on us. I don't know. Caligula, to contribute to society, you have to learn to live in one. We live in a society.
Hey, I learned how to do that. I watched Joker.
Jaden Carlson, hey Jay, what are your thoughts on the Morbius trailer? I think it kind of looks a little...
Wait, did a trailer come out? I didn't even see that.
Yeah, it's a little... I don't know. It's a little cringy looking. It might be good. I don't know. The Sonyverse is kind of... I don't know what to say about it.
Well, I didn't even know that this
Can you
came
be Anakin?
out, but no, someone's
Dang
playing
it.
as Anakin. I'll play as ARC Trooper. I'll play as Captain Rex.
Nice, nice.
Oh, I can actually follow Anakin.
Marcos, am I saying your name right, or is the S silent? By the way, I try to get that stuff right. So let me know. He said that true millennials call Gen X's boomers. I feel like true millennials are like true Gen Z call everyone boomers. I get called a boomer. I'm 25. I'm 25 years old. I am not a relic.
Okay, Boomer.
No, stop. Let's see. Dom says, trying to get Jay and Nate's opinion. Spider-Man PS4 or Arkham Legacy. Well, Spider-Man PS4 2 or Arkham Legacy, which do you think will be better? You think Spider-Man?
Spider-Man.
Really?
Well, Spider-Man was so good.
It was really good, but it was easy as all hell.
Well, and here, so, okay.
I guess so was Arkham. I can't really make that argument. Arkham was too. That's not fair. I shouldn't say that.
Yeah, what are you saying?
I shouldn't say that. No, I feel like I'm being a hypocrite if I go there, because Arkham's not hard either. But, like, I feel like it used to be harder.
Well, I think the reason why I say that is because... You know, I don't really know, honestly. I just feel like Spider-Man was such a
blast? I mean, it's really fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And, like, Arkham's really fun. But, I don't know. Spider-Man just felt...
special, right?
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
trying to help you.
Exactly.
I think that Spider-Man has a much better costume selection and, like, ideas for that, and, like, the world's really good. Spider-Man could be way better than Arkham if it really tried, because it could, like, flesh out those side quests. It's very lively.
Yeah.
Arkham Knight made the huge mistake with the Batmobile of, like, really pushing it hard,
Exactly.
which was a bad idea. Like, they could certainly outdo it. I don't know, though. I think that WB Games Montreal has had so long to work on whatever their Batman game is that there's no way it won't be fantastic. That's my hope
At
right
least
now.
that's what you're telling yourself.
Well, yeah, but because, like, I don't get how it could come out and be bad at this point. I guess it could, but it's just hard to believe that they would have sunk this much time and money into something to have it come out and be a disaster.
Right.
To me. I've seen worse, though, so I don't know. Jack says we need more. What do you need more for? Oh, Adam, you got the chat not to lag. That's good. Necro asked me, do I hate vegans? Not really. You can eat whatever you want.
You hate vegans?
Yeah, no. I don't like it if someone shames me for not being vegan.
Right.
Like, because I like meat. But, like, I also get that there's a lot of extremely healthy vegans.
Yeah.
I don't like any personality trait where you have to mention it every 5 minutes, though.
I know.
So, like, if that's the type of person you are, whether it's, like, you're vegan, you're vegetarian, you're, I don't know, white, whatever you are, if you have to bring it up every 2 minutes, it's like, okay, I want to know you. I don't want to know everything about you.
Right.
You know, those are different things. I love pizza.
Hey,
I'm not going to tell you about that every 2 minutes.
Hey, I do CrossFit.
Can you please tell me more about CrossFit?
Hey, I actually do CrossFit.
Do you actually, by the way?
I do,
In real life?
yeah. I do it. I do it.
You know, this is your birthday, but you should just skip out on that dinner with your wife. I'm like, just hang out and we'll live stream all night. What do you think?
That's a great idea.
So good. Good.
I'll tell my wife to tune in.
Jessica Rabbit, by the way, a really hot character, also someone in the chat, asked, what is our favorite lightsaber? What's yours? I have a few. Palpatine's is really underrated. That one is awesome.
It is really cool.
Are you going to say the classic Skywalker lightsaber?
I think that is just my favorite. My second favorite actually is Dooku's.
Okay. I would say that my favorite is a tie between Luke Skywalker's Return of the Jedi green saber
Okay.
and Palpatine's saber. And then second favorites would probably be tied also with Obi-Wan's lightsaber from Episode 3 and the Skywalker lightsaber.
Good choices.
Yeah, they're all great. But I don't know, there's a lot of going on. You know, the Fallen Order lightsaber is really cool, too.
Yeah, it is really good.
The destroyed one?
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Another one I always liked was Yoda's lightsaber.
Yeah, it's really cool.
I just think it's so cool how it's like a
Tiny.
Yeah, it's like a miniature lightsaber. I always thought that was really funny.
Not Jack Boy. Jockboy777 asked, what do you like more, canon or Legends? Bits of both, I guess. I like the new canon a lot, actually. People are unhappy with parts of it, but it's actually great. I like a lot of it. But I will say that Legends had some really good stuff in it. Like, it had the Republic Commando game.
Hey, I'm playing as Republic Commando.
And the novels, and, it had some other stuff in there, too. Like, I'm glad we got rid of some of the post-Empire stuff, though. Also, I am putting this in here, again, just super quick. Link to the Discord. Just figure I might as well throw that in there again for anyone who wants to join.
Nice plug-in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And yeah, Captain Beastwinger makes a good point that they've canceled 3 games like over the course of this. But the thing is, the rumors with all those is that each one was being reworked into the next one. So it's like they never should have thrown out all the assets or anything. They have been essentially working on a project off and on this whole time. It's just the project has changed scope and what it was going to be. The assets should have been able to be changeable. But then it depends, because I don't know, because like 7 years ago, a game would look very different than today. So did they have to scrap it all and then go into the night engine? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't know, because they're not transparent about it, so who knows? But like, they've had time. Like, the problem is that whether or not it comes out and is good, and whether or not they've canceled like 3 games or 12, they've still had this amount of time to make it. Like, it should come out and be good. It's kind of on them if it's not.
At the very least, it should have a really good story.
Yeah.
At the very
Origins
least.
has a great story.
Yep.
Let's see. Movie clips, I'll sub. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Caligula, what do you play with, like, Jay and stuff? Way? I'm confused. Maybe, I think he means why. What character do I play with? I play mainly Obi-Wan, because he, like, has the huge force push. I also play Anakin now. I really like him. That's your main.
Yeah, Anakin's mine.
Then Vader and Grievous, I would say. I've gotten a lot better with Grievous.
Yeah, I think my mains are, for the villains, Maul and Kylo Ren, and then Anakin and, I don't really know who I would play as second. Maybe, like, Luke? I don't know.
Oh, by the way, Steel Lego asks, he asked me, but I'm asking you too, the least favorite hero on both sides to play as.
Our least favorite hero on? Okay.
Yeah, I would have to think about who they are. Can you name yours? With the top of your head?
My least favorite hero is actually Sheev.
You mean for villains?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my least favorite villain, sorry. Mainly because I think I just don't know how to play as him.
No, I don't either. He's cool, but I suck.
Exactly.
Yoda, is that another one?
Yoda is my least favorite hero.
I think we have the same least favorites.
Oh, really?
I also don't really like playing as Iden.
Yeah, she's a really cool character, but she's not really that fun to me.
No, there are still people that are great as her. I am not.
And I think what that comes down to is we're just bad at those characters. So they're not really fun for us.
Yeah, also Captain Beastwinger mentions that he wishes the Damian Wayne game happened. I don't love Damian Wayne as a character, but I think Rocksteady could have really improved him and, like, done that and made him, like, you know, Batman's son, like, in a way that he's likable. Because he was going to be older.
Yeah.
He wasn't going to be a kid, so I think they could have done that easily. It is a bit of a shame, you're right, that didn't happen. I agree with you. Oh, by the way, movie clips, we play on PlayStation 4 for Battlefront. We're only going to be on, though, for another... Well, when this match ends, we're going to get off. Because it's almost 5. Nate has to go because he has dinner with his family for his birthday. I will stream again, though, soon if you guys like this. I mean, it seems like you do. Those are good mains, by the way, Marco. The Dooku, Grievous, and Anakin. Those are great. Alex Ferguson asked if we like Terry McGinnis or Damien more. I like Terry McGinnis a lot more, personally.
I like Terry McGinnis. Right under Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
For me.
I mean, there's things I like more about Terry McGinnis than Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I really like him.
It's hard to pick against Bruce Wayne, though. But.
Also, Jessica Rabbit asked, like the movie Clone Wars, what other Star Wars film should have a TV series to expand and add to? Like a TV series. Well, we're going to get Kenobi. We are going to get... I have an answer for that, actually. What the heck's going on with the sequel era? Like, they don't do anything with it. It's just, like, wasted in terms of, like, outside material. Like, why don't we have a show for that other than Resistance? Who cares about Resistance?
Well, they should do a show with the same art style as Rebels and Clone Wars.
Well, they should do a show...
And that's not bad.
Yeah, and why don't they do a show with Rey? Like, even recast the voice from Daisy, my queen, and give it to someone else that sounds like her.
Yeah.
And have a show with Rey, set after 7, or even, well, not after 7, I'm saying, like, after 8, between 8 and 9, or after 9. Why not?
Yeah.
Just expand it.
After 9 would be really cool.
Yeah, well, and even between 8 and 9, how many months is it? I don't remember. Or is it like a year?
It's like a year, I think.
So you could do
it's
something
like
in there if you
months,
wanted.
6 months to a year or something.
Yeah, so you could do something in there if you wanted. Jockboy asked if we've seen the new trailer for Clone Wars. Yeah, I literally, basically dropped Trow right there. It's fantastic.
I was at half-mast already.
Looked amazing. Oh, by the way, Jeffrey Turner says that Iden Versio's actress is hot. She actually really is.
I haven't seen. What actress is it?
Iden Versio. I forget her name. She's really cool, too. Like, she plays video games. She's a cool girl.
Are we talking the person who voices her?
Yeah, the person.
Okay.
Oh, it's Janina. I always mess up her last name. Gavankar?
I haven't heard of her.
Yeah, she's really pretty. Like, she looks exactly the same as her character.
Oh, yeah. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, she's cute. She seems like a really nice person, too. I saw, like, she did an interview, I think, for EA when the game came out. Seems really cool.
You should tell her the story of Darth Plagueis the Wise. Yeah.
I'm sure she knows it. She seems cool enough to know it. By the way, someone mentioned that they're doing a sequel. Oh, yeah, that was Marcos, about... after Return of the Jedi, about Ahsoka and Sabine. I really want to see that. I saw that they mentioned that. I think that's good. But I don't get why we don't see more of, like, you know, what's going on with Rey. Like, everybody complains about Rey and how she's boring. And it's like...
This is their chance to make her not boring.
Expand on her, then. Like they did with Anakin. Was anyone, like... I know you liked Anakin and I liked Anakin, but was anyone saying Anakin's, like, the best character ever in the prequels, like, before Clone Wars? Like, I feel like that really brought him out.
Honestly, I think I was the only one.
Okay, so no one else.
No,
you really liked him.
I actually got made fun of because I liked Anakin.
No, that's stupid. No one should be doing that anyway. But I think that, yeah, we'll just back out. We'll hang out on the menu for a minute or two before we end. I think that, like, they really could expand Rey the way they expanded Anakin. Like, why not? It's also, it's free money.
Exactly.
Star Wars prints money. Like, these companies understand money as their main language over, like, art. You think it wouldn't make money? Like, you're pushing out Resistance.
Well, and look at the show Mandalorian. That's an unknown character. That is an unknown character.
So good.
And everyone loves it.
Oh, so good.
Why can't they do a show like that for Rey?
Mando.
Or another no. Okay.
Sorry, I'm just thinking about Mando, dude.
Okay, over here.
He's so cool. He's like one of the coolest Star Wars characters ever. You're right. Yeah, Brug Guy says Rey's so boring, so why don't they, like, fix that for people who feel that way? I like Rey, but, like, I do think that they really could have expanded on her as a character.
Yeah.
I mean, and honestly, the outside materials always do that. I mean, Luke's not even that interesting with only 4, 5, 6. There's a lot of outside stuff that makes him more interesting.
Right.
I still like him. Like, he's great. But, like, these movies all benefit from that side material. So it's like, why would you not want to capitalize on that? Seems silly to me.
I guess that's why you're not in the business world.
Why? Because, like, I have good ideas?
Yeah, exactly.
That probably is it. Brug Guy says Adam Driver carried the sequels. Yeah, I think a lot of people, he was their favorite.
He was,
as Kylo Ren.
He was my second favorite. My favorite's still Rey, but...
Yeah. I think that he had a more consistent character arc.
Yeah, he
like
did.
A trajectory.
You know, and actually when
United Thrive said Mando was all right. Get out of here. Get out of here. It was amazing. What are you talking about? Loved it. What were you going to say? By the way, I cut you off.
I was going to say when Force Awakens came out, I actually really liked Kylo Ren back then. And everyone said he was like a baby. And all of a sudden everyone's like, oh, Adam Driver, Kylo Ren.
I mean, he was very... whiny, I guess, in 7, but like who's not? Okay, let's run through them. First off, we've got Anakin in 2 and 3, where it's like he's just sitting there like whining about like Obi-Wan's unfair to me. It doesn't make any sense. He treats me like a child. Then in 4, we've got Luke. But I wanted to go to Tashi Station to pick up some power converters. I can't leave my family. And then in 7, we've got Kylo Ren throwing a fit. Everybody throws a fit in Star Wars.
In their first episode, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Everybody's like, oh, I'm a baby. I don't know.
Both Luke Skywalker, it's okay.
Yeah, I mean, and Luke is a really well-written character over the trilogy, but it's like he's not perfect.
Right.
I don't really understand that. Yeah, I don't know, you know? I don't know. Caligula asked, would you ever consider streaming with fans on this game while talking to them live? Yeah, I was actually thinking, we don't really like Capital Supremacy that much, but like maybe you and I could play something like that or Galactic Assault that's bigger, where like we could end up with people. I know we don't like those modes as much, but we could still play them.
Yeah.
Carter hates Star Wars. Dude, come on. Come on. Who hates Star Wars?
Who hates Star Wars?
Come on, man.
Who is a human being and hates Star Wars?
You know, I have a friend that hates Star Wars too, but she's also never seen it, so I don't understand that.
So
how does that work?
She doesn't hate Star Wars.
Yeah, how does that work? I also hate star fruit. I've never eaten it though.
So while we're on the subject of Star Wars, what do you think of the delay of the DLC content? That was supposed to come out today, by the way.
Well, they're delaying lame DLC content I don't want anyway.
Yeah, but it's like, how many times have they delayed DLC content?
I don't know.
Because they're like, oh, we couldn't get it right.
I'm glad you're doing this, by the way. I didn't want to do this.
Yeah, this has been bothering me for weeks.
Thank you for taking care of it, because I did not want to.
But yeah, it's like, how many times are they going to delay content?
I don't know. They just keep doing it. I was reading, though, that they have a very small team still working on that. Are you going to save my points so that I can upgrade those?
Yeah, I was saving 3.
Thank you. That's so nice of you. I was reading they have an extremely small team still on that game.
Okay.
Why? Can I ask a question, by the way? We're at the point where I think this is fine to say. I'm not a fan of microtransactions, but why don't you just have something where you introduce 2 new costumes every month that cost $2? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Like, you can't expect everything to be free forever in a game, can you?
No.
Is that really fair? I mean, like, you can want it, but it's not going to happen.
Right.
So, like, if that would fund better stuff, I would certainly pay for it. Hell, I play this game enough, I'd throw this game $10 a month.
Yeah.
I spend that much on Spotify,
Exactly.
you know? Why can't I spend that here? And for people who don't have that money, totally get it. Like, I'm not poor shaming or whatever, but it's like the people who do, who want to support these things, there's so much in here now for just the base $20 game.
Yeah.
It's all free. Even the story expansion was free.
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. They could certainly do that. Let's answer like 2 or 3 more questions, and we'll move on. Connor Blake says he doesn't like Star Wars, but understands why people would. Well, I appreciate the empathy, at least. You know, you can't like everything. I don't like Lord of the Rings very much, so...
Yeah, and I'm confused by that. But I understand that.
I fall asleep every time I try to watch it.
Here's the thing, though. You actually gave it a chance.
I watched the first movie twice,
yeah.
and every time I would fall asleep. And you got mad at me because I fell asleep at your house.
I did, yeah.
While we were watching it. But it's like... Ooh, we're going to go on the ring wraiths and fight for Mordor.
That's not
we're
what it
going
is
to
at all.
find King Aragorn Strider. Hey, everybody, my name's Strider. It's not
not what it is
Aragorn.
about.
Ooh, I'm going to cast a spell on Dumbledore.
I will say, Fellowship of the Ring was the worst one of the 6. And I'm including the Hobbits in those.
Oh my gosh, people are going to hate you for that.
I think Fellowship of the Ring was the worst one out of all 6.
Because people hate the Hobbit movies.
I know. I love the Hobbit movies.
But to give that context, you haven't read the books, which is totally fine.
No, I have the book, and I've been meaning to read the Hobbit. But
yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, we all have different taste.
Yeah.
Let's see. Why is Carol... Wait, who is worse, Carol Danvers or C.W. Kate Kane? I think we talked about that. Probably Kate Kane on CW, but she's amazing in comics. Marco says, burn the heretic. Charlotte says, Lord of the Rings is long and has a lot to digest. It makes sense. Yeah, it's not even just that. It's just how slow it is for me.
Yeah.
And I like slow stuff, dude. Star Trek is one of my favorite things of all time, which you have been saying you would watch.
I will.
Start with Enterprise. There's a lot you can skip. I can give you a list of essential stuff that's worth watching.
Yeah.
And stuff you can just get rid of. You're looking at me like you want me to end. You want me to end?
I don't care.
Okay. I didn't see the question someone was spamming. Sorry. Marco says Hobbit sucks, basically. The Two Towers is a snooze fest. Oh my gosh.
So here's the thing with the Hobbit, though. I understand why people say it sucks. Because, and my biggest problem with it is, from what I understand from the book, Smaug is the ultimate, the biggest boss, if you will.
The villain.
Yeah. Well, they made the first Hobbit and then the second Hobbit, and they built up to Smaug the entire time. And then in the third Hobbit, he just dies right away, which I found really stupid.
Yeah.
It didn't make sense, because the second Hobbit ended with a cliffhanger of Smaug flying over to the lake town,
yeah,
and he was going to destroy it. And the third Hobbit actually opened up with Smaug destroying this town, but then he dies.
Nate, I gotta be honest with you. Can I tell you something honestly, and I'm not memeing
Okay.
you? since you started talking about it, I have been getting more tired.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Like, it's like I wish someone would just sit next to my bed and read me J.R.R. Tolkien so I could sleep. I have an English literature degree, and I don't find this fascinating. It's just so dense and long. It's like, hey, let me dwell on a tree for 5 pages, you know?
Okay.
I don't know.
I respect this.
The thing that sucks is I want to like it. I love Shadow of Mordor and Shadow of War. I love them.
Yeah.
I know it's like its own universe, basically, where like Lord of the Rings happened and then this happened. It's not the main one. But like, I don't know, man. I want to like it. I wish I could.
It's not for everyone. It is long.
Jordan Mitchell's right. They made a whole trilogy out of a book, but you didn't read the book, so that didn't affect you.
No, it didn't affect me. But
Jessica Rabbit asked if we like Grey Jedi characters. The closest to a Grey Jedi character we have right now is Ahsoka. I love her. She's one of my favorites of all time. The old Grey Jedi were awesome. And I'm going to answer one more question from Jock Boy. What do you think of the yellow lightsaber in Rise of Skywalker? I think it's really cool. I'm glad that they actually went and expanded out on another color of lightsaber, but it didn't change much. I mean, it's neat, though.
It's neat, but it's not, like, a crucial part of the story.
No, you guys should look at Colin Trevorrow's leaked concept art. Have I shown you some of this yet or not?
Yeah.
Like, originally, Rey was going to have a double-bladed blue lightsaber, and it was going to be the remains of Anakin's lightsaber mixed with her staff.
Yeah.
That would have been incredible. That would have been cooler, you gotta admit.
It would have been cooler, yeah.
It's just, I don't know, it's too bad. Hey guys, we really appreciate you checking out the live stream. I actually, it's really weird that we are where we're at. We're at like 22,000 some subs. It's crazy. We probably will, we'll for sure hit over 25K by the end of February. It's weird. It's surreal. I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys supporting us and checking us out. Please, in the description below, if you have any interest, I'm trying to be more active on social media. I have an Instagram for the channel and for me. I have a, please don't click those. I think my credit card's on here. I have so Instagram, Twitter. There is a Patreon if you feel like it and you're in that position, definitely, but it's never, pushed on this channel and stuff like that. So we appreciate you. Nate, you have anything to say before we go?
I do. You should have watched Lord of the Rings.
I should?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I have to say.
Okay, I'll try to watch it again. Hey guys, have a good one. We will see you in the next one, and have a great one. I'll try to shut this off without, losing our connection. Thank you. Good night. See you tomorrow in the video. I'm keeping it going awkward. Nate's looking at me. Should I stop?
No, keep the awkward going.
Okay.
Let the awkward flow through you.
Do it. Guys, I'll see you later.